Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay, especially here in Las
Hello.
Vegas, the all-you-can-eat capital of the world. Hello, friends, it's me, Shin, and I'm on a quest to vlog every restaurant on the Las
What's
Vegas
good,
Strip,
guys?
as well as downtown on Fremont Street. I'm
We're not doing
229
anything
in
today.
this week for number
We're just
230.
chilling.
I'm coming to you from the Golden Nugget in
Chilling
downtown
on
Las
the
Vegas, where I'm
YouTube.
going to be showing you the Saltgrass Steakhouse. Really happy to have
Watching
you
some
along. I'll see you
videos.
inside.
You know what I mean? Hello, RDW Mercenum, Darius.
All right, everyone, and here we are
Terus.
seated at the Saltgrass Steakhouse
I do
at the Golden Nugget, Las
FK.
Vegas.
I did my
This is a very cool
weeklies
space,
today.
right alongside the casino floor. You absolutely have that Western chop house atmosphere, loud, lively music, and I see a lot of smiling faces.
Cairo
a really
Love,
great vibe in
Batman.
here.
What's
now,
up,
regardless
man?
of the vibes, you know it's all about the food for me. So let's take a look what they have to eat on the menu. So let's start off with the beverage menu here at the Saltgrass Steakhouse. I actually really like this. Looks like grass or something. Taking a look inside.
Saltgrass.
Looks like they have some member benefits and the like. And some
You did all the
house-made
trials?
refreshers here.
Congratulations.
Looking
Am I a
pretty cool.
dial-in enjoyer? You know, I haven't,
Here are some
I got her,
some cocktails like
but I still
a
need to work on her.
Corona-rita, a grilled pineapple. Okay, looking kind of
Yeah, I
cool
got her,
here.
but I still need to work on her. I
Watermelon fresca,
don't know if I'm gonna
perfect
get
Patron.
Banyu. That's the guy, right?
Looks like
The
some
mech-looking
classic
guy.
cocktails here.
He doesn't look like someone I like.
Bloody Marys.
You
and
uploaded your
micheladas.
Marvel Tokon
And
videos,
then
my
here's a
man.
list of
Get that content grind going.
other cocktails, or rather spirits. You can
Oro
feel free to take a
Zorro,
pause in
that's
the video if
good.
you'd like to take a closer look at these drinks.
Pacific
Continue
Mall,
down.
man.
They also have white wines.
I miss Pacific Mall. It's been
as
a while.
well as red wines.
Oh shit! All right, good shit to you, Batman.
There's your
Okay.
cabs down there.
What's good, Vamp? How you doing?
And then your brews, your beer.
Oh really? You know why? Because when I
as
played
well
him,
as your after
he
dinner
didn't
cocktails here.
like when I played him like in the story. He didn't feel
Some
fun.
desserts here. Cheesecake, carrot cake, chocolate cake, looking really good.
Yeah, it's solid Monday.
And that's the beverage menu at Saltgrass Steakhouse.
I hope you enjoyed
Not a
my
bad looking
YouTube
drink menu
video
there. Let's take a
today.
look what they have to eat
Yeah,
next.
sales. I
So
hope you
here's your
enjoyed it,
menu
man.
at the Saltgrass Steakhouse.
Yeah,
Let's take a look
was-
inside.
Like I said, I like to try different
Starting
things.
with the
So
appetizers, you've got range
hopefully it was interesting
rattlers,
enough.
fried mushrooms, queso fresco.
touching grass and
They all looking pretty
going
good there.
outside and trying to see
Soup,
how good the
salads, and
internet is.
sandwiches, as well
I
as
think
cheeseburgers
playing
and the
Street
like.
Fighter 6 on the Steam Deck on Wi-Fi
You've got some
on in the middle of a
favorites here,
lake is
some
kind of
entrees. Ooh,
crazy.
Barbecue ribs.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
definitely in the mood for some of that. And then taking a look up here, we've got some steaks.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
It's a steakhouse after all. Paired for you. What is this? Steak and shrimp.
I just
smothered
be
filet,
mad
Cajun
random. You know,
ribeye.
sometimes I just
Okay,
want to
so
just
some
try
steak
different stuff.
combinations here.
You
And then
go
you have
into
seafood and sides.
New York with your wife,
do we have
and
anything
go
on
in
the
Chinatown
back?
Arcade.
Just a quick
All right,
legend over
Bryce,
here.
I'm gonna let you know right
Feel free
now.
to take a pause in the video if you want to take a quick read of this.
Don't
But
expect
that's
much.
your menu here at the Saltgrass
Yeah, I'm doing good,
Steakhouse.
man.
Very
Yeah, Bam,
nice
how was
looking
your
menu here at
Monday?
Saltgrass Steakhouse, and so many options.
You haven't
I'm
played
looking forward to
story?
trying
Yeah, you
today.
get to
know
play
how
him
it
a
goes
little
in
bit
my
in story.
videos.
That's how they
Every
get
restaurant
you.
is a buffet if you want to pay.
They get
We
you
got
in
a nice
story
variety
mode a
together.
little
We're
bit.
gonna see what the Saltgrass Steakhouse is all about. Appetizer coming up
You
first.
play
I'll
most
seal
of
them
the
when they
PC
arrive.
games on the ROG
Okay,
Ally.
actually scratch that. They just
Well,
brought
how-
out
how
some
is that?
freshly
I don't
made
have
bread.
a
This
ROG
is looking
Ally, so I
really
don't
good.
know.
Let me give it to you. Good looking loaf of bread along with some
Ooh,
wet
yeah,
butter
we'll-
here. I've got some
we'll
applied
see, we'll
on a
see.
good chunk. Let's see how the bread is tonight.
That's the Void Hunter, Yi Shangguan, right? Is she the Void Hunter?
Oh yeah, that's good. This is a very tasty bread at
Ooh,
the
that's a
Saltgrass
nice
Steakhouse.
looking bread.
I'm certainly enjoying this to start. If this was not baked on the premises,
Wagyu
you could certainly
Steakhouse
fool me.
video.
Absolutely wonderful fresh texture to this.
Oh yeah, come on now. I'm
Slightly
definitely
crispy
gonna get the Void
outside,
Hunter.
and a bit of a dense, chewy center. It just has a wonderful, freshly baked texture. I like that a
Bro,
lot.
that
I really
and,
like
and
the flavors of this
and the
bread.
big ass
There's
B.
a very earthy taste to this bread.
the big
More
ass
of a
B
rustic
was
wheat-like
crazy.
flavor. I actually like that a lot.
SFL
There's a
USA
very
was
smooth sweetness toward the end of the
fantastic.
bite. Relatively subtle
Fantastic.
toward the middle, but it's definitely
Oh, I haven't
pronounced toward the
really
end.
been on
And
Twitter
it makes you
today.
just want more and more of the bread.
I'll check it
The
though.
whipped butter is quite nice.
I've been
Incredibly
busy the whole
super
day
soft,
today.
and adding a very nice accent flavor here. This is a really great way to start off the meal. Some really good bread here at the Saltgrass Steakhouse. All right, everyone, so I'm going to continue enjoying this bread, and when we return, we're going to take a look at those appetizers. Don't go away right
Yo, what's
back.
good, FXO? Dun, dun. I told you, bro. Doom is crazy.
welcome back,
Doom
everyone. Now
rocks
the
is
appetizers
crazy.
got here. This is looking pretty good. Let me give it a view.
Doom,
I got their
ooh.
chips and queso dip as well as their stuffed
That look
mushrooms.
good. What?
The tenderloin bites as well as the fried
The
mozzarella.
tenderloin
Some
bites?
really tasty looking appetizers here. Let's give them a
Let's
try.
pop in and see how your day's
First
been
off, the
going.
tenderloin
It's
bites.
been
These
great, man.
tenderloin
How about
bites come
yours?
in a little skillet, all served with these little toothpicks. And there's actually some kind of a gravy as well as a mushroom here. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a tasty bite of beef. I'm certainly enjoying that bite. The beef is quite soft, although it is a little bit on the chewy side. We asked for this to come out mid-rare, and they absolutely hit temperature. It's tender.
I'm not
it's
doing a
incredibly
character
juicy.
tier list for
It's
that,
also in a
Rolo.
very
That's
savory
crazy.
gravy. A bit of
That's
an earthy
so
flavor to that
crazy, the
gravy
Eye
as
of
well, given the
Typhoon,
mushrooms.
nah.
And it comes together well at a
So this guy that I'm
satisfying and
watching,
heartwarming
he's like a
dish.
really,
They served
really
alongside
a
something
good
like
friend of
garlic
mine.
aioli. It is nice and rich.
So I like
very
watching
creamy.
his
It does provide a
food
nice accent
videos.
flavor for the beef, but I do think you can enjoy the beef without.
Yeah, Doom Rocks
Overall,
is
this is
crazy.
actually a very tasty dish. A nice appetizer to start things
Maybe
off
on
here
the
at Saltgrass.
travel
Next up,
channel,
chips
the
and
travel
queso.
lifestyle
Good-looking
channel,
queso
Jax.
here.
I
I'm
might
gonna give my
I
chip
could
a
do a
dip.
cooking video.
And let's see how it is.
I think that's where it would fit in. It wouldn't fit in on my main gaming channel.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, this is a pretty good queso appetizer here. We'll start the discussion with the chips. And I believe these are store-bought chips, but they do have a nice crunch, not stale at all. And they do actually have a nicely toasted corn flavor. The chips themselves have an
Bro,
appropriate amount of
yeah, I
salt
saw
on them.
that, man.
The chips on their own are
Harada's
just
done?
fine. This queso dip is actually pretty
Harada's
tasty.
done
It's
is
quite
crazy,
thick,
dude.
and there's a really nice, rich salinity here. What's interesting about this queso is that there's a chowder-like creaminess in the beginning of the bite. The sweet peppers provide a nice reminiscent flavor of that,
Like
which then
go-to
gives weight to
steak?
the high salinity of the cheese sauce. The pico de gallo has a nice freshness to it, although I would not say there's a lot of spice in here.
Rib steak is
very,
pretty
very
good.
approachable
I'm a
amount of
ribeye.
heat, mostly toward
I'm
the
a
aftertaste.
ribeye
It's
type of
thick, it's
guy.
creamy, and it tastes really good on these chips. Overall, I'm very satisfied with this appetizer. So far, Saltgrass has been pretty
Korean
good about
spicy
the appetizers.
beef.
I'm enjoying
Yeah, I love
myself.
Korean spicy
Next
beef.
up, the fried mozzarella. Classic appetizer here.
Korean
We're going to give it a
spicy
dip
beef is
into the
really good.
accompanying marinara sauce. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, that's good. And I'm definitely liking this fried mozzarella. This is a tasty one. A panko breadcrumb exterior provides a very airy crunch, a very satisfying crisp biting into this.
I don't like
Loving
this-
the
like
texture
this
here.
type of
the
stuff.
breading has a lot
Like
of really
the-
great
it's
flavor.
like mozzarella,
It's slightly
right?
nutty. It's been
Yeah,
fried
ribeye
well,
is definitely
but there's
the
also
goat.
hints of garlic there, and a very nice level of seasoning, good amounts of salt and pepper. This is not a bland breading by any means. The mozzarella
But
cheese inside is
anytime I
actually
see
really
like
nice.
a prime rib,
It's mild in flavor, but it's actually a little bit more salty than your standard
I'm
mozzarella
always
cheese. The
frame
flavors
one.
between the breading and
Frame
the
one,
mozzarella
I get
cheese
a
actually
prime
ebb and
rib.
flow very well here in the middle of the
Easy.
bite.
Prime
While they're
rib
both
is
competing
my-
for your
is my
attention, neither
favorite-
overpowers the other, and you're able to
favorites.
appreciate both equally. I do like the marinara sauce here. It's a very
But do you
savory
consider
tomato sauce.
like prime
ever
rib?
so
Do you
slightly
consider
spicy,
prime rib as
and
steak?
it's quite
It doesn't.
zesty
I
as
feel
well.
like prime
But
rib
it
is not
definitely does
steak,
require that
right?
you
It's
use
like
this as a dipping sauce.
it's
On
some-
its own, I would say
like, what
it
do you
actually
consider
leans
that
quite
as?
acidic, which could be off-putting for some. Together, though, a very tasty appetizer. I'm impressed so far. Saltgrass is actually not.
Oh yeah, I was at Ohio at MOG. That is correct.
Today is going to be their fried mushrooms.
That is
Really
100%
beautiful color
correct.
To these. I'm going to dip it into the accompanying ranch dressing.
Steak
what I'm
is
assuming.
steak.
Let's give it a bite.
You did a prime rib for Thanksgiving this year? Oh my god, I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm
Another
so
tasty
jealous.
appetizer here at the Saltgrass Steakhouse. I'm enjoying this one a lot too. Starting with the breading, it's actually very good. Lovely crisp to this. Now, while I don't know this for sure, this definitely has a texture of something that's been double dipped. It has those additional crispy
That
bits
chicken,
on the outside
that
kind of
crisp, that
reminds me of a
little
double
crispy
dip
chicken type
It's
of
been
thing.
very well seasoned. There's actually a hint of spice.
color
in the
don't
breading
look
here.
great.
I can definitely make out a bit of cayenne and paprika, but in general also just good levels of salt and pepper. The mushroom inside is actually very good as well. Perfectly cooked. It has a nice spongy texture. You absolutely make out the natural flavors of the mushroom in the middle of the bite, and there's a
Ooh,
bit of a
these are
juiciness to it
mushrooms?
as well. The accompanying ranch works nicely here.
Oh, these
It's
are
creamy
mushrooms,
and
huh?
tangy, providing some nice accent
Korean
flavors.
kimchi is
And
a
good
must?
dusting
Yeah,
of
of
cheese
course,
on top
bro.
provides a nice salinity.
I
I'm
love
definitely
I love
enjoying these.
a
good
good ass
vegetarian option
kimchi.
right there for an
I love a
appetizer.
good
It's
ass
really
kimchi.
solid. All right, everyone. So that's all the appetizer I'm trying today. I'm
Yeah, it looks dry, but you know, sauce. But the good old power of sauce.
I'll be right back.
Power of sauce really solves everything, huh?
And welcome back, everyone.
Really,
My first
Jax?
round of
I
entrees
still
just
love
got here.
McDonald's
This is looking
fries.
pretty good. Let me give you a view.
You know
got the
this? I
cheeseburger with
love
fries,
McDonald's
as well as a
fries,
country
but I
fried
don't
steak
love
with some
like
mashed
too much.
potatoes, and their
Like
barbecued
if
ribs
something
and
is
chicken
like
combo
more
with sweet
fried,
potato
I don't know
fries.
how to
Some
before
really
that.
good looking entrees here. Let's give them a try.
Like you know how there's
First
things
off,
that
the
are
country
like
fried
very
steak. Really
fried.
good
I
looking
don't like
country
very
steak here,
fried
covered
things.
in their country gravy.
I like lightly
Got a nice little
fried.
chunk on the fork.
Lightly
Let's
fried
give it a
is
taste.
fine for me.
Oh yeah, that's tasty. Good country fried steak here.
Like I never get a country fried steak.
Enjoyable recipe.
I'm not a fan of country fried steak at all.
Well, and this is no exception. I like the crisp to the exterior of this country fried steak. Bit more of a flaky crisp to this one, and it has been well seasoned. The breading on its own actually still has a pretty decent flavor. Now the beef steak inside is good. Really good flavors here. A bit more of a pepper-focused seasoning blend.
Like, do you guys like country fried steak?
A little bit of kick. I really like the seasoning that they use for this beef. I will say the beef is slightly on the chewy side. I wouldn't mind if it was a little bit more tender toward the center. But texturally, in conjunction with the crispy exterior, this
you got
does find some
scammed
pretty
in
good
Subways?
balance.
Wait, how they scam you in Subways?
It's very rich, very buttery. It has a nice.
It is an
thick
American
consistency,
thing.
and it does bring the entire bite together.
100% an American
fried
thing.
steak right there. Next up, some mashed potatoes. You have several different choices
Mashed
for sides
potatoes.
here at the Saltgrass Steakhouse, and I think over the course of the evening, I should be able to try all of them. We're going to start off
Yo,
with the mashed potatoes.
VH.
Let's see how these are.
My man with the $5. Do you think later on today, three gins and Marvel 2, I had the 3 assists with typhoons is the same?
Those are pretty good.
I would
Nice
definitely
mashed potatoes
use
at
2
Saltgrass.
typhoons and 1
enjoyable
anti-air.
recipe. A bit chunky when it comes to
Two
consistency. A much
typhoons
more
and 1
rustic
anti-air.
preparation. You have 4
Thanks so
chunks
much
of
for the
potato
5.
within the mash,
I
as well as some
haven't
skin-on sections.
set up the
It
date
does
yet
provide
with
some nice textural play.
with
And while I think
Steve
that
for
most
3 gins
steakhouses,
yet
I
though.
really do enjoy that ultra silky, super
I'm gonna DM
smooth
him right
type of
now
palm puree.
while you're
This
here,
particular
alright?
style of mashed potato is just much more
I'm gonna DM
welcoming
him
and
right now.
heartwarming. The mashed potatoes have been
Just so
seasoned
you-
well.
just so
There's
you
actually
know,
a very
you
nice
have
amount of
proof
pepper here. However,
of this
I do think
interaction.
an additional dash of salt could have gone a long way. Not that the mashed potatoes are bland, but just a little bit more of a robust flavor there would be nice. Now that said, that country gravy on top still works very well here. That
you
additional
tryna-
savory, creamy richness
tryna
is a
play
nice accent
MVC
flavor when it
2?
comes to mashed potatoes. And in general, this is all just
First
working
10?
together very nicely. Country fried steak and mashed potatoes, a
My
classic
viewers
pairing, and
want
it goes well
me
here at Saltgrass. Next up,
to
the
use
cheeseburger.
3
Pretty
gins
classic looking cheeseburger here. Although they do let you know up
versus
front
your
that there's
main.
not a sauce included. They did provide some mustard and mayonnaise on the side, but I do want to just try it straight up first. Let's give it a bite.
Let me know. Alright? I DM'd him, okay? I DM'd him.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. This is a pretty tasty burger at Saltgrass. All the elements here are working pretty well. I do like the burger bun. It's very buttery in flavor. Nice and soft with a crunchy toasted center.
Man,
It's
I love a
holding
good
up
ass
to the weight of the burger
cheeseburger.
well. I do
A
like the
good
bun
ass
here.
cheeseburger.
You can definitely tell that they have
Oh.
talent in the kitchen. You can
Yo,
see
he took
here that
away
they
the
actually season
tomatoes and
vegetables.
onions?
That's helping to really brighten
I
up
love
the
the
sweetness
tomatoes
from the
and
tomatoes, as well as the bite coming from
You
that
don't like
onion.
Subway's bread?
And even without a sauce, there is
What?
still a decent amount of moisture
I
here
think
coming
Subway's
from the
bread
freshness
is
of those
not bad.
veggies. The burger patty here is nice.
Alright,
It's
this is
been
a
cooked to
throwback.
perfect medium, a
Maybe
warm peak center.
only some of
A
you
good
guys
crust
know.
is
You
formed
know
on
what
the outside,
sandwich
and
was
it has been
OD?
well-seasoned,
Not from
and
Subway's,
a
though.
relatively juicy burger center.
Blimpies.
A nice salinity and richness
Old
coming from that
school-
American
yo,
cheese.
old school,
and a
back
bit
in
of
the day,
smokiness coming from the
Blimpies?
grill marks on the burger
Oh
as
my
well.
God,
This is a pretty
Blimpies was
classic
my
tasting
shit.
burger, but
Talk
I
to
do
me,
like
guys.
the attention to detail
Talk
for
to
all
me
the
about
elements, and I'm
Blimpies.
pretty happy to be eating a burger like that. Next up, the French fries.
Frozen Husky. I mean,
Burgers
I'm
and
not
fries,
playing
classic pairing
Frozen
here in the
Husky. How you
States.
doing, bro?
And I've got some good looking fries here.
How you doing?
Let's give them a try.
You missed Marble Choke on? I get it. I feel, yeah, today I woke up and I'm like, man,
A tasty French fry.
I don't want to do
I'm
a
definitely
damn
enjoying
thing. No
these.
avatar,
When it
no
comes to texture,
Tokon.
this is about as
Hell
close as I
nah.
want from a natural cut French
Quiznos,
fry.
ew.
A super crispy outside and a
I don't
soft
like Quiznos
pillowy
at all.
center. It's
I think
really addicting
Quiznos
biting into these. This is the
it was
exact
li-
texture
is like-
I love on French fries.
They tried to be
Wonderful
the
cook here.
bougie
And these
sandwich
have been well
company,
seasoned. You can
but
absolutely
that shit
make
failed.
out the natural flavors of the potato here. Some of the bites
Yeah, that
enhanced
shit- that
further
shit-
by
that
the
shit
fact that
failed.
these are skin-on potatoes. A wonderful crispy texture, simple but generous seasoning. This is about as much as I can ask for.
Yeah,
from a
those
French
fries
fry.
are
And that's a solid
not-
burger
are
fry
not
combo
solid.
Right there. Next up, we're going in on some
Oh,
barbecue
Jimmy
sliding
John's
with
is
the
godlike.
chicken. I got the
Jimmy
barbecue ribs
John's and
chicken
Jersey
combo.
Mike's.
So we're starting off with the
Yeah,
white meat
Jimmy
here.
John's,
Got a
Jersey
nice little
Mike's.
chunk of that chicken
That
breast
is
on my
John
fork.
Rock. John
Let's
Rock
see
has
how
a food channel now. So this is what he's been
Yeah,
doing.
you know, I'd say that's just okay.
So I'd be
You know,
watching every
honestly,
episode.
Everything has been pretty good so far, so I suppose one little slip up can't be all that bad.
Yeah,
Starting from the good,
Blimpies is an
I
East
actually
Coast
do like
thing.
the flavors here in
East
this
Coast.
chicken.
I don't even.
It's
I
been
don't know if it's
marinated
East Coast. I only saw it in
Definitely
New
not a
York.
bland chicken here. There's a bit
I've
of a
never seen
tang and
anywhere
sweetness
else.
to the back end, and an enjoyable smoky flavor up front. I do like the seasoning blend here, as well as this herb butter that they've applied. Flavor-wise, this is
I
actually
mean,
quite good.
I probably like
Unfortunately, the cook
Avatar
on this
more
chicken was
because there was
overdone. It's
training
actually
mode, so
very
I was
dry
like,
and
damn, I
quite
get to
stringy in
learn.
the center.
Marvel
And
Tokon,
having to
I was
bite
like
through it, I found
scrambling
myself
trying to
reaching for
figure
my
out
beverage
stuff.
Quite often, not a great sign when it comes to chicken. It really
Oh,
is
I
a bit of
don't.
a shame,
I've never
though,
been
because
to
it
one of
tastes
those
quite
Batman.
good,
I don't even know how
but
to
dried out
pronounce
chicken like
that.
this often leaves a lot to be
Shalotski?
desired.
I know,
And as
know,
mentioned
but I
before,
never
everything
even
so
heard
far
of that
has been
one.
Pretty stellar, so
Yeah, you got
one
me.
little slip up can't be all that bad.
You
Next
got
up,
me.
barbecued ribs.
You got me
You
on
get
that
a half
one.
rack of ribs in the combo here, and
rack
this
of
pulled
ribs?
right off
Hello?
the bone as I was trying to grab it. Let's see how it tastes.
Rack of ribs, kind of good. Oh, it was like a New Jersey thing?
Oh yeah, that's tasty. Definitely enjoying these ribs. We'll just start at the top.
What's good, Danny
Ultra soft
Demise?
pork meat here. Absolutely falling off the bone. Some say that it means it's overdone. But to me, if it's tender and juicy, it's in the right mark. And that's exactly where this pork lies.
Yeah, you gotta
super soft and very moist.
you gotta cheat
the outside,
the
and
system
has a nice smoky flavor to it.
for the token, right? In the tutorial training mode or whatever.
The smoky and savory natures of the pork.
You getting hungry now,
The
Stick?
sauce has been wonderfully
Yeah,
caramelized.
what are you about to order
A nice
though?
smoky, nutty sweetness coming from that, and it does have a bit of its trademark tanginess, especially appears.
Yeah,
in the
it's only one, right? Only one left,
the
and
flavors
it's
here.
definitely in the
Super
Bronx.
soft ribs along with a tasty caramelized barbecue sauce always works
But
well for
I don't
me.
see
And
myself
I happen
going
to love
back to
barbecue
New York
ribs
anytime
anyways.
soon.
This is a pretty good entry into my list. All right, everyone. Now the last bite to try for my first round of entrees is going to be the sweet potato French fries. Some
Yo,
good-looking
Lee
sweet
H with the
potato French fries
$5.
here.
Yo, you a
Cut in a
gangster,
shoestring
Justin.
style.
I
Let's
appreciate
give
you
it a
for
try.
that. Plus, it's good content when I get paid. I'll do. Nah, you don't need to do that, bro. I DM'd, like I said, I DM'd
really
him.
tasty sweet
So
potato French fries here.
I'm waiting for him to
Oftentimes when I
respond.
see sweet potato French fries, they're cut in a much
Are we
thicker
watching a
form factor
mukbang?
than
Nah,
this.
we just
But
watching,
now that I'm trying them this way, I'm
we watching
curious as
Vegas
to why.
Eats.
I think this thinner form factor provides a much more crispy exterior. There's actually a very satisfying
Oh,
crunch
yeah,
bite
that
in
is kind of
these.
sad.
Some of the thinner
Harada,
ones are
I don't.
almost
Is
chip-like when
Harada
it comes to
retiring,
their
or is he
crunch,
just moving
and
on
I absolutely love
and
that. There's a
working
decent
somewhere
amount of
else?
depth when it comes to the flavor
That's what it
profile
feels
here.
like. He's just
The flavor
working.
profile initially starts smoky and salty.
He might be
And
working
while you might
somewhere
become a
else
little bit
or
curious as to
something.
when the sweetness kicks in,
But
it
it's
absolutely
actually
shows up in the
crazy
aftertaste.
that
A
he
nice natural
retiring
sweetness from that sweet
from
potato.
Tekken. I
And
was
those
really
flavors
surprised
shine
with that.
nicely, given the perfect amount of
It
seasoning on
feels
these
like he
potato
would just be
french
working on
fries. A good
Tekken for the
crispy
rest of his
texture,
life. That's what it felt like to me.
flavor with a nice sweetness at the end. I'm certainly enjoying these. That's a nice way to round out our first round of entrees. All right, my friends, so that's everything we're doing in the first round. My buddy and I continue working on this and box a lot of it to go because we're going to do another round of food. Don't go out,
It's,
be right back.
it's sometimes hard to find something to eat in this house. Damn, Stick. You gotta fight. You gotta fight for food. That's
And
tough.
welcome back, everyone. Now my second round of
That ain't-
entrees
that
is
ain't
done. This
easy.
is looking pretty good. Let me give you a view. I got their bone-in ribeye with rice pilaf,
Ooh,
as well
ribeye,
as their
that's
pork
what I'm
chops with
talking
broccoli,
about.
and their
The
blackened redfish with green beans.
bone-in
Some really tasty looking
ribeye.
entrees here. Let's give them a try.
Vegas is not your
First off, the
favorite.
blackened
Why?
redfish.
Too expensive?
This is topped with the crab and shrimp salad, and I've got a nice little fork full here. Let's give this a try.
If Brad Hawk,
That's really good.
why Brad
Really
Hawk?
tasty recipe. This fish,
If
I'm
there
liking
was
this
going to be a
one a lot.
Virgin Fighter
Starting
added
with the
in
fish itself,
Tekken,
but
it would
quite
not be
mild in
Brad
flavor.
Hawk.
A nice flaky
It would
texture
be
and a
like
super moist
Akira.
fish. They did an excellent job
Yeah, it
when
would be
comes
like
to the preparation
Akira
here.
or
The
Jackie.
blackened
You know,
seasoning is a
someone
really
like
great
that
flavor,
people
very smoky
pick
and
a lot.
savory.
I
The
feel
crab
like Brad
salad on
Hawk
top
is
is
so
very tasty.
specific.
You can absolutely make
What's
out
good,
the
Miss
distinct sweetness
Archangel?
of the crab here.
Yeah,
And
this-
while the
that
meat is
shit
a
does
little
look
bit on
good,
the chewy
though.
side, its
It
flavors
is too
are imparting
expensive
here
retail.
wonderfully.
I think
A
they
little bit
were
of
saying
sweetness
that
coming
like
from some chopped up
tourism is
tomatoes,
down
and a
in
bit of bite
Vegas by
coming
a
from some
lot.
green onion. It's creamy, it's well seasoned, a really tasty topping on top of this fish. The shrimp is also very nice. It's plump, succulent, and the natural shrimp flavors come
That
through
should
very
look
well.
good though. God
Definitely enjoying
damn,
this
that looks
fish
good.
entree. I'm liking this one a lot.
Good
Next up the
afternoon?
side, I got
That is good
along with
afternoon
this
to you?
fish, and that's the green beans. Very good looking green bean dish here. I love the color.
Yeah, it's
And
a
nice
just
amount
it's
here on
5
the
p.m.
fork.
over here where I'm
Let's
at.
see how this is.
Force mode. Yeah, I remember force mode in Tekken 3. The little mini games that the Tekken be having is kind of good.
A tasty green bean side here at the Saltgrass Steakhouse. This is definitely one of the better green bean recipes I've had in recent memory. Perfectly cooked. While it's
Dude,
slightly crispy
that would
on
be
the
crazy
outside,
if he
it's fork
does. I'm
tender
curious to
throughout.
see where he moves,
Really liking
where
the
he moves
preparation
to.
and cook on these green beans.
Yeah,
And there's a
hopefully
nice
it's
richness to
it's
these
a
green
sick.
beans. They've been
Hopefully he keeps
completely
working on
doused in
fighting
oil,
games
but it's also
personally.
very flavorful oil. So there's something very savory here, something akin to a bouillon cube that's been mixed down into this.
Wait,
Almost a bit
they
of a
charge
meaty
you
quality to it. I
$108
like that a lot. There's a bit of a smoky
dollars
back
for
end coming
1
from what I believe
gallon
is
of hot
paprika.
water?
Definitely
God.
some really good flavors here in
Damn.
general. That's a solid side. I actually
My
really like the
man,
green beans
what?
here. Next up, the bone-in ribeye.
That's
a nice fat
Ooh,
ribeye here. I've got
hell
this
yeah,
prepared
look at
medium
that.
rare, and it does like a hit temperature.
Oh yeah.
Let's give it a taste.
Evo has the remaining footage of Bang the Machine. So pretty much what the story is, Batman,
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
was
Now,
all
this is
the
a pretty tasty
uh,
ribeye steak. Now I asked for this to be prepared
all the
mid-rare.
footage, the
Toward
raw
center, it's
footage,
actually a little bit closer to rare.
like,
Bit of a cool
was
red
destroyed
center. It did
because
lead to a
it
slightly
was-
chewier bite
it
than I
was in an
expecting,
office
but
building
overall, I'd still consider the steak
on
to be
the
quite tender
at
and
the World
thankfully
Trade
very juicy.
Center.
It has been
So obviously
seasoned simply but
9/11
generously.
happened,
A very
and all the footage was
straightforward
gone.
salt and pepper mix is
The
what
only
I'm
people that
finding
have
here,
it are like
but
the
you
people
can
that have
definitely
it
appreciate the flavors of the
digitally,
beef, as well as
which
some
is
of the
like
smoky flavors coming from those
some of the
grill
Evo
marks.
staff.
A dollop of butter on
But,
top does provide some
yeah,
additional
that's-
richness, but a good
They
meaty
just
flavor
have
throughout.
that's
A nice amount of
that's
fat has
all.
still
It's
rendered
never
down
it's not on
into
the
this meat.
internet.
I want to say this is
So
at
I
least
don't
a
know
choice level
what they're gonna
steak,
do with
and it
that
is
or
tasty.
whatever. They
Well,
randomly
come a
show it
little
at
bit
Evo
hungrier,
here
I'm
and there.
actually pretty okay with rare
but
steaks as well, so not
I don't
too
think
bad
it will
for
ever
me.
be
That's
like
something you might want to check
thrown in
temperature-wise
public
when
for a while at
Next
least.
up, rice pilaf. Plenty of
Well
choices
done.
for sides here, and this is the one I chose
See, I'm
for our
a
steak
medium
tonight.
rare
And
type
I've
of
got a nice
guy.
little fork full. Here's the
I
rice pilaf.
like to see the bread a bit.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's early. It's early. Oh yeah, your day just started.
A very straightforward, middle-of-the-road recipe, but it's been executed well. The rice has been cooked
You
properly.
had chili?
A nice spongy texture
Like
to
you
the
went to
rice.
the restaurant
A nice
chili, or
bouncy
you had
texture to the
chili
rice.
chili?
Not too sticky or gummy, not dried out either.
Yeah, maybe
I
music
can
license
appreciate the cook on
issues.
the rice here. You can actually really make out the savory flavors of the chicken broth that it's been cooked in, and so that I'm definitely enjoying. Overall, well seasoned. You can definitely get the
Damn,
garlic,
for a couple
little
of
bit of
years,
that
huh?
paprika.
Okay, Boucherie, I
There's
didn't know
a subtle
that.
warmth and herbaceous nature to
I
this
did
rice.
not
I'm
know
enjoying
that.
quite a bit. The carrots have been cooked nicely in this rice.
Bro, I
pilaf.
told you.
Perfectly
I don't know if you were
soft,
here
but
yesterday,
still
Paul. I
imparting a little
told
bit of
people
their
were like, yo,
natural
you think you
sweetness,
could
not
how?
completely cooked
Somebody
out
asked
of
me
all
how
the
many nuggets
flavors.
you can eat
A pretty classic
from
side for a
McDonald's.
steak.
I
I'm
think I
enjoying
could eat
that
100 nuggets.
Next up, the pork chops. You get 2 large bone-in pork chops here, and this was prepared medium. I love the grill marks.
Damn,
Let's
that
give it a
looks
shot.
good though. The food in Australia is pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
What's
it's
good
pretty
saying
Well,
2000?
there is a little bit of a detraction here.
Damn, that
Overall, I would
pork
actually say this is
chops.
a really tasty pork chop.
I like pork chops.
Perfectly cooked.
Huge fan of pork
I
chops.
absolutely love the smoky taste coming from the grill marks. And the pork is super succulent and ultra juicy. Getting this prepared medium was definitely the call, and the kitchen nailed the cook.
Chicago hotels
This is
would
definitely
charge
some of the best cook I've had on a
$60.
pork
Damn.
chop in recent memory.
God damn.
Now that said, this pork
Bro,
chop
Tekken
is well
5, I love
seasoned.
Tekken
However, I
5's
would say it's
opening.
actually a
Tekken
little bit
5's
too well
opening
seasoned.
song
The
on the
pork chop is actually
PS2.
quite salty.
That shit is
While
so
I can make
good.
out some additional herbs
So-
and spices here.
so
There's a
good.
slight sweetness toward the middle of the bite. The flavor of the pork, though, is actually
hour?
overall still quite good.
I
The
mean, I
natural
just
flavor
think I
of the
could do
pork is
100
actually
nuggets
shining
just
pretty
in
nicely
one
here.
session.
If only
Nah,
it wasn't for the
I don't know
salty
about time.
aftertaste, I think I'd be enjoying
I
this
can't
one
do
a lot.
time stuff, you
Only
know?
a tiny list
Like, it
left,
needs to
though.
be like a
Overall,
session.
It actually still is pretty enjoyable. All right, everyone, now the last bite to try here for my entrees today.
Oh
is
man,
gonna
Leonard,
be
you
the
know, I'm
broccoli
just
side.
saying,
I
dude.
believe this should round out the majority of the sides here that they have available at the Saltgrass Steakhouse. And I've got some nice portions here on the fork. It's broccoli time.
Damn, why are you trying to unsubscribe, SNK? God damn, that's messed up.
Oh yeah, it's
I
pretty
want
good.
you guys
Nice
to keep
broccoli dish.
subscribing to my channel.
A relatively straightforward recipe, but it has been executed well. The cook on
Let's
the
keep
broccoli
that
is
number going up.
perfection. A little bit of a snap to the outside.
I'm trying
but fork
to
tender
stay
all the way through.
motivated to
And
put
you can
these YouTube
absolutely make
videos
out
out.
the
You
natural
feel me?
flavors of the broccoli here. Certainly a nice cook on these vegetables.
The
They
green
have
on the
been doused
broccoli is
in
kinda
a garlic
cool.
oil, delivering some nice flavors.
Bone
a little
or
bit of a
boneless
pungent
pork
note from that
chops?
garlic, and it has been well seasoned
I'm always
in
on
general.
bone.
A very straightforward
Yeah,
side
I'm
here
always
for the
on
pork chops,
bone.
but I am
Like, if I have a
enjoying these.
choice,
Not
it
everything
needs
has
to
be
always
super
be
complex.
bone.
There is some beauty and simplicity, and this is one of those recipes.
I
All right,
appreciate
everyone,
that,
so that's
Batman.
all of
Thank
the food
you.
that I'm trying today. I'm going to go ahead and take a few more bites and boxes all up to go, and then we'll do some desserts next. Don't go anywhere because sweets are coming up.
You made curry go. Ooh. You made curry go in a slow cooker today and made roti. Oh my god, it turned out great too.
And welcome back, my
I'm
friends.
jealous,
All my
bro.
food
I
is
love
packed
some
up and ready to
curry
go,
goat.
So it's time for some sweets.
Like,
Let
I
me remind
love
you what they
like
have here for
Jamaican
dessert.
food.
It's only 3
It's been a
dessert
while.
options here: a cheesecake,
It's been a while
a
since I
chocolate
had
cake, as well as a
Jamaican
carrot
food.
cake. And honestly, all 3 sound pretty
I
amazing
did not
to
watch
me.
the Token Beta
But I think I'm going
tournament.
to go with my
Mugen did
server's
not.
recommendation on this one. And for all of you at home, I'm going to make that dessert up here right now. And this is it, everyone. I got their carrot cake today. An absolutely beautiful looking carrot
When's
cake.
the last
and
time
I've got
y'all had a
really
carrot
nice looking
cake?
fork full here.
Y'all
And
like
I've gotta
carrot cake?
admit, I am ultra full, but there's always just a little bit of room for some dessert, right? Let's activate the
Curry
dessert
goat
stomach.
is old.
Give this a try.
Curry goat is OD.
Now that.
You heard that? He said, "My
delicious.
brother."
I am loving everything about
You
this.
hear that? That's
but
when you
let
know
me
the
tell
carrot
you
cake was my
individually
brother.
What's going on? Absolutely marvelous cake. It's so moist. A nice dense cakey texture here. It's not too crumbly. I absolutely love this soft texture. An absolutely beautiful bake to the cake. Not only are there strands of carrots in the cake, delivering their natural sweetness.
Our curry
but
goat
there's
is different from
actually
Jamaican
pineapple
style?
in
Word,
here as
really?
well. The pineapple
Okay.
provides a nice acidic
Pineapple?
sweetness, which is
Was
neutralized by
there-
some
is there
of the earthy
pineapple
nuts
in
here.
carrot
By
cake?
far,
I
some
didn't
of
know
the
carrot-
most delicious
I didn't
flavors
know
of this cake
that
comes
was-
from the frosting.
What am
It's
I
a
doing?
cream
I'm just
cheese
watching.
frosting. It's
I'm just-
beautifully sweet.
I'm
little
just
bit
chilling
tangy,
retail
but what
reports. I'm
really
not.
sets it off over the top
That's
is
how-
that there's
my title
orange
says I'm
zest
not
in here,
doing anything
providing
today.
a really
because we had a
acidic
long
sweetness.
weekend
That
session with
sweet
just the
citrus
betas
flavor
and
and the
everything.
frosting really helps to
Just trying to
lighten
take
up
it
your
easy,
taste buds as
you
you
know?
experience the rest of that
Get back on
carrot
the
cake.
grind tomorrow.
It starts sweet, goes acidic. There's a lot of depth here. It's complex.
I never
but it's
knew there was
also coming
pineapple in a
together
carrot
beautifully.
cake, though.
One of the best carrot cakes I've had in a really long time. I'm loving this one.
All right,
The-
everyone, now
the-
that's going to
the
do it for
last-
this week's video. Now, I actually forgot to record my typical outro.
The last
so here's
time
the,
I
rest
had
of the
carrot
info that you're
cake
looking for. My
was
meal
like
came out to
growing up in like high
$336
school
before tip,
when they give
and
you
I
like
definitely
the,
enjoyed my time.
you know, the carrot
Overall, I
cake
thought
and
the
the,
Saltgrass Steakhouse was actually a very enjoyable.
you know, when they give you the carrot cake like regular, like I don't know what do you call it, like it's just in the little plastic bag or whatever. That was the last time I had it.
Every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay. Especially here in Las Vegas, the all-you-can-eat capital of the world. Hello, friends. It's me, Shin.
So,
and
let
I'm
me
on a
tell
quest
you.
to vlog every restaurant.
So this guy's gimmick, Vegas with Shin, he orders the whole menu. All right, he orders the whole menu, well, pretty much like 90% of the menu. So like, because of that, the bill is always going to be high. But like he's able to show you multiple options because of that. You know how like other food vloggers they'll just get like one or two things. He's gonna get like 8 to 10 things.
The Las Vegas Strip as well as downtown
Bushido
on Fremont
played?
Street.
I don't know.
I'm
It's been a while.
230 in, and this week for number 231.
Probably-
I'm coming to you from the D Las Vegas. Where I'm
Probably
gonna
been a
show you
while
Andiamo
for
Steakhouse.
for that.
Really happy to have you along. I'll see you inside.
Jamaican oxtail is fantastic. Very fantastic.
All right, everyone, and here we are seated at Andiamo's at the D, Las Vegas. A beautiful steakhouse here. Classic wooden tones, white cloth tabletops, slightly dim lighting with classical atmospheric music playing, and what looks to be a full-service bar. Really nice steakhouse vibes in here. Now, regardless of the vibes, you know it's all about the food for me, so let's take a look at what we have to eat on the menu. So here is your menu at Joe Vicari's Andiamo Italian Steakhouse. Let's take a look at what they have to eat here. Here are your starters.
That one meal costs more than my 1 month's food expense.
Seafood
Damn.
platter, calamari. Looks like it's highlighted here. Portobello and beef tenderloin tips. Meatballs, all looking really good. Looks like a lobster bisque, Caesar salad, chopped salad, all looking really nice here.
What's good,
And
suspect?
then we have
you
your
doing?
steaks. Looks like they're proud to source
You went to an Italian restaurant with my wife and
top-graded
dropped
fine beef
650
here.
bucks. 650
and I see
bucks.
the tomahawk is
God
what's
damn.
currently
Nah, not
highlighted
tomorrow.
in the menu, so that
16.
sounds pretty good. But they have a lot of really good looking cuts, your standard filet, bone-in ribeyes, the porterhouse there,
Oh, they got
as well as some
they got veal
couple more,
also buco.
exotic
Hold
cuts
on,
perhaps.
hold on. You see this one? Also buco. Make sure you get the also buco. Anytime you see the veal also buco, oh, trust me on this one. This one is fantastic.
Some veal.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
sure what
16.
bistecca de maia is a 12-ounce rib pork chop. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. And then here's the fish here. That looks really nice. And here is your pasta
Ruth Chris.
dishes, your entrees here.
Yeah, Ruth Chris is pretty
The
famous.
lobster ravioli looks to be a highlight. Lobster pop.
Nah, so he doesn't waste the food. He just takes it to
so
go,
they do have some
and he eats it for the
options
week. But
my
he definitely gets to
vegan
write
and,
it off, yeah.
vegetarian viewers out there. And then here are
Wait,
your
why wouldn't you
sides
order
that come
the
for those
pork
steaks.
chop?
Of course, like most
Let's go,
Italian
Yargantes.
steakhouses
How you
or
doing,
at least
my man?
steakhouses here in Vegas, the
Hope you're doing
items do come a la
fantastic.
carte. And let's see, do we have anything on the back? We looks like a beverage menu on the back. So I'll just do a quick
Nah,
one
this is
here, wine by
USD.
the glass. Feel free to take a pause in the video if you'd like to take a
Home
closer
cooked
look at
pork
these
chop?
drinks.
I get it.
We hear bubbles, your champagne, your rosés, and your whites, and your chardonnays here. Your Italian reds. Yeah, looking really good. And then your additional reds here as well. Your Spanish, your Pinots, your Merlots, your Shiraz and Syrahs here. And then your cab list. Nice
Yeah,
big
these
cab
are
list
like
here.
the prices in USD.
And then your steakhouse blends as well
So these
as
are
your
like the alcohol,
Zinfandels.
like wine.
And that's the menu
stuff.
here at Andiamo Steakhouse. Really good looking menu here at Andiamo Steakhouse. Plenty I'm looking forward to trying today. And you know how it goes in my videos. Every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay.
Wait.
We're gonna get a nice variety together. We're gonna
So
see what
I've been
Andiamo's is
seeing
all about.
actually
Appetizer
Review
coming
like
first. I'll see you
Dubai
when they arrive.
chocolate as like
All
a
right, scratch
common
that.
thing
Like
now,
a
and
great steakhouse. They
and
are offering bread
and I
service here, and this
curious
is
what
really
makes
good. Let me
Dubai
give you an idea.
chocolate
So you actually get two types of bread in the
popular
bread
or
basket.
good?
It looks like something like a
Because
cheese crisp
I've been
as well
seeing
as a
that in
standard sourdough
particular,
loaf.
Dubai
And there's
chocolate,
also
Dubai
spread
chocolate.
included here too. Love that the bread
So
service is
I never
included.
had
Let's
Dubai
give these a try.
chocolate, but I feel like it's a
First
new
off, the
thing lately.
Parmesan crisp. At least I want to say it's a Parmesan crisp. It looks very much like it. Loving the color here. Let's give it a shot.
Ooh, you see that crispy? That shit's mad crispy. What?
Oh yeah, that's good. This is a tasty slice of bread. I say bread lightly. It's a little bit more like a crouton when it comes to texture. It's been fully dehydrated, nice and crispy on the outside, with a bit of a tough, chewy center. This is actually quite thin, and so it's actually a pretty fun texture to bite into. The toasted cheese flavor here is actually quite forward-facing, slightly nutty from being toasted, a high level of salinity in the bite. I can enjoy this as a little snack or as a crouton on top of a salad, but that's a fun bite for sure. Next up, the bread and spread. I was not paying attention when my server put this down, so I don't recall exactly what they said it was.
Wait, what is that?
We have it spread on the bread here. We'll give it a try. Let's see what it tastes like.
What's the spread? Jam or onions? Tango, master bushido? No, I have not.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Huge fan of this bread. Wow. I say the bread, but really I mean the spread. Starting with the bread by itself, we are working with a sourdough loaf here. It actually does have a nice crusty exterior, but a super soft bread center. Bit of an earthy flavor to this bread. As the name would imply, you get a little bit of that sour tang in this bread. Even with just butter, I'm sure this would be a nice sourdough loaf. Now what sets it over the top is this eggplant spread. And oh my goodness, it is really, really good. A tomato-based sauce for this bread. It's slightly sweet up front, but there's a beautiful briny note in the middle of the bite.
Yeah, that should
coming
look mad
from
good
the
on the
olives,
bread, though.
and then you get a hint of spice on the way out in the aftertaste. The eggplant provides a nice chew, although I wouldn't say you can necessarily make out its natural flavors here. But this spread is incredibly well seasoned.
Yeah, even when
it
I
brings
travel,
a really delicious accent
like,
flavor
like
to this
the
toast.
gift
I'm enjoying this one a lot.
Whatever,
Definitely one of the better bread services I've had in a
international
long time. I'm
terminals,
liking this one so much.
They'd be like, "Oh, Dubai chocolate, Dubai
that's
chocolate."
The bread service here. Really happy with that one. Now,
I'm like, I never got it.
Doing our appetizers,
but I was curious about it. Like, is it popular now? Is it like a thing now? You know? Yeah, you don't like eggplant?
And welcome back, everyone. Now the appetizers got here. This is looking really good. Let me give you a view. I got their barbecue shrimp and their calamari, as well as their Caesar salad. Their beef tenderloin.
This calamari looks good. The shrimp looks crazy. I think these are what, portobello mushrooms looks like, and then I don't know what this is. A big ass meatball.
Tips and their meatball. Some really tasty looking appetizers here. Let's go in. First off, the barbecue shrimp. 3 enormous prawns in this dish.
Damn.
I've cut off a nice big chunk here on my fork. Let's give it a try.
It's just to become, oh, I just like watching food reviews in general.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. I am thoroughly enjoying
it
myself
also
with this
gives me
appetizer.
like ideas.
Absolutely perfect cook on the shrimp.
I watch
Not only
random
are these shrimp
YouTube videos
enormous,
to give me ideas,
but they've been excellently cooked. A good
but those are
bouncy texture
big,
here,
3
not
big
too
ass
chewy,
shrimps though. These are
not
appetizers.
overdone, but certainly not under either. Spot on when it came to the preparation on the timing. Really wonderful textures here. Now, I will mention that you can't necessarily make out the flavors of the shrimp in the middle of the bite. I don't know if that's all that necessary because this sauce is incredible. I would imagine a fair amount of that sauce is pure butter, but it has a wonderful smoky savory flavor. A lot of really great Cajun spices in here. You can certainly make out the smoked paprika, cayenne. I can make out chili powder as well. There's just a really great array of flavors here. It's all been cooked down well.
Sometimes I just get an idea,
the sauce is coating the shrimp
and I'm like, oh shit, all right.
So much so that you actually don't taste so much of the shrimp, as I mentioned. But still, just such a delicious sauce with such a beautiful cook on the shrimp.
I have a travel channel,
very, very satisfying bite. So far, so good here at Andiamo. Next up, the calamari. Now, this was highlighted in the menu and comes with a marinara sauce. I'll give it a bit of a dip here. And this looks pretty tasty.
Now, you buy me.
I'm gonna try.
You buy me lunch, whatever. If we ever meet up, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, not bad. Oh, this is a pretty decent calamari. Although after that shrimp, I don't know if this is what I would highlight in the menu. Now you have both squid as well as banana peppers in here. And the banana peppers certainly have a nice sweet heat to them. And what I do appreciate here is that you can make out the natural flavors of the calamari. That said, I do think it's a bit on the bland side. While the breading does have a bit of a crisp to it, I was fully expecting much more flavor. While the squid and the banana peppers certainly shine here, I think I was expecting just a little bit of additional dimension from breading outside of it only being here for texture. I think the tomato sauce here is pretty good. A very sweet tomato sauce. I think it's also a raw sauce. I don't think this has been cooked down, but there's actually not too much of a metallic tinge. They've actually neutralized the flavors here pretty well if it is canned tomatoes, but it might actually be fresh. All said though, this is actually very well seasoned. You can definitely make out the garlic and oregano here. A very floral sauce, I might say. And I actually do really like the sauce, and so together I think this is pretty good. However, I think the calamari on its own is just okay. Again, if it was up to me, I'd probably be putting that highlight over the barbecue shrimp. Next up, the meatballs. An enormous meatball served with what looks like a whipped ricotta cheese on the top. Got a nice chunk on my fork here.
Lucio, what's good, man? How you doing?
Oh yeah, that's good. Tasty meatball in Andiamos. It's an Italian steakhouse, so I was expecting a
Oh
lot
yeah,
from this
Harada
one, and it
tweeted
definitely
that today
delivers.
by the
The
clock.
meatball
He's
itself
leaving
has a
Dandan.
perfect consistency, a proper ratio between the breading and the meat. You have
Oh,
an
it's a
incredibly
fancy
meaty
restaurant.
chew
Oh,
here,
shit,
but a
damn.
perfect amount of binding, making it all come together. It's been perfectly cooked all the way through, and the meatball itself has been seasoned well. There's a bit of a dry flavor here. You
It's
can
a
definitely
spicy
taste the red
meatball?
wine in the sauce or
I
in the
mean,
meatball itself.
I love
it actually comes a
spicy
bit of an
meatballs.
accent flavor in the middle of the bite, and I'm enjoying that a lot. Now, it is the same sauce from the calamari.
And we go in
However,
your
this version
contest?
has
Let's
been
fight, let's
cooked
go.
down and not a raw sauce, and so it has a much more savory nature. A little bit more of that sweetness has been cooked out, and that
Where
certainly
is
matches
the
the
Arts
vibe of the
District
meatball
in
more.
Vegas?
The whipped ricotta cheese provides such a beautiful
what
richness
part
here.
of Vegas?
A lovely
East,
airy
west,
whipped
north,
texture.
south?
It's really, really nice in the bite. I'm enjoying this a lot. A good meatball here at Andiamo's. Next up, the portobello and tenderloin steak bites. A beautiful looking dish here. I've got everything from what I see assembled on my fork. And this one looks pretty good. Let's give it a try.
He said, that's right.
Oh yeah, that is really good. Excellent appetizer dish. I am loving this
that
one.
looks so
All of
good.
the elements make sense, and they come together
Portobello and
beautifully.
steak
Portobello
tips.
mushroom here has a perfect cook on it.
And the
It's
fried
been
onions.
dehydrated just enough where it's not completely soggy. A nice spongy texture here, and a very pronounced earthy flavor. It's been doused in a fair amount of butter as well, providing some richness. The mushroom already sets
Yo,
a
Dark
great
Squall
stage.
Leo
These
was
tenderloin
good.
steak bites are so
Yeah.
good. They've
I
developed a
love
beautiful crust on the
mushrooms.
outside,
Mushrooms
a
are
slight crisp to that,
fantastic, man.
also giving a nice browning to the seasoning. It's been well seasoned at that. A magnificent crust already starts the story off well. Cooked to a perfect mid-rare inside, the steak tips are really moist and very tender, and imparting a very delectable beefy flavor. There's actually a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top of this, delivering a mild richness, as well as some
Yeah, air
crispy
fryer-
onion
air
straws
fryer's
delivering
got,
a
like-
nice crunch. But you can also make out the slightly nutty sweetened flavors
Can't
of the
afford it ever
caramelized onions there.
again.
And
Oh
it's
my
all
God.
served in a slightly thin but very savory gravy. All of these flavors are coming
Oh, yeah,
together
that should look
beautifully.
mad good,
None
bad boy.
overpower the other.
Look at
And
that.
I am just loving how well these are developed.
Yeah, crunchy
is a
onions,
solid
godlike.
appetizer right there. All right, everyone, now the last appetizer to try today is going to be the Caesar salad. Excellent looking Caesar salad. Just by seeing the anchovies available here, I already know this is going to be fantastic. And I've got everything on the fork here. Let's give it a taste.
How do I like the Avatar closed beta? Oh, it was fantastic. That shit was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Excellent Caesar here at
Bro,
Andiamo.
Noel's an
Wow,
onion
I'm enjoying
hater
this one
suspect.
a lot. It's everything you expect in a Caesar, but every element is
Looks good
elevated,
Scottish.
and I'm loving the results.
How you doing, bro?
A crisp, healthy, and fresh romaine. Not going to go too much into detail on that.
Man, that
And these are
salad does- that
absolutely
Caesar
homemade
salad does look
croutons.
good.
I'm imagining these come from the sourdough bread from before, and there's also a nice seasoning to them too.
Yeah,
a bit
yeah, you can't
garlicky and
really
a little
count-
bit
you
spicy
can't
in
really
the
count
end.
Flo.
A good crouton in
He-
the salad.
he
Now the
actually
anchovies here are a
hated
really
food.
nice touch. Very, very salty.
He just
And
liked
so when
junk
it is a part
food.
of your bite, you get a very nice briny salinity there. However, given how many
Oh, you worked
anchovies
for
are
Nam-
here, you're not going to get some
Namco
in
back
every
in the
bite,
day, the
keeping
90s and
things varied and
2000s
interesting.
in the UK.
The dressing is
Damn, okay,
classic and
David.
very well prepared. Beautiful
cool.
amounts of seasoning, a nice peppery kick as well, slightly rich, and I actually love the amount of lemon they've added. There's a nice bright
The north
citrusy
side
note in
of
the
the
middle of the
strip?
bite. The shaved
Ah.
Parmigiano Reggiano cheese here
Ah,
provides a
oh,
nice
you mean
touch,
Old Vegas.
some additional salty
Okay, so it's
flavors.
at Old Vegas.
As mentioned before, this is a classic Caesar recipe, however with a lot of elevated elements, and truly one of the more delicious Caesar salads I've had. A strong showing for the Caesar salad here at Andiamo's. I'm really liking that one.
Yo, the no
All right,
rice
everyone, so
video?
that's all of the
I don't know
appetizers
where
I'm trying
that shit
today.
is, bro.
I'm joined by my
I
buddy.
never
We're gonna
kept it.
continue working through this, and then we'll do our first round of entrees. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Oh, I will, Browns. That's definitely the plan, is to do more local stuff as well too. So I'll definitely
And
do
welcome
a
back,
Richmond
everyone.
food
Now
tour.
my first round of entrees just got here. This is looking so good. Let me give you a view. I got their bistecca de male, which is their pork chop, as well as their ossobuco, their cauliflower
Ossobuco.
steak, their lobster ravioli, as well as their pagliafino.
God damn, my man ordered
dishes
a
here. Let's give
bunch
them a try.
of dishes.
First off, the lobster ravioli. I believe this was one of the highlighted dishes on the
Lobster
menu. We got 5
ravioli.
really big ravioli here,
Let's
and
go.
I've got one on the fork. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah, that's good. Now this is a very enjoyable ravioli dish. There's a lot to like about this one.
He does a lot.
They're definitely using
Like,
fresh made pasta here.
So his
a wonderful tech.
his slogan is this is his slogan. It's a very expensive slogan. It's every restaurant is a buffet if you're willing to pay. So that's his slogan. So yeah, he goes crazy.
Texture to this ravioli. Not too gummy, a nice elasticity, but still holding up to the weight of the ravioli and filling. Neutral in flavor. I like the ravioli here a lot. Loving the
no, I think
filling
that was
here.
bacon.
There's
dark
absolutely no
folio?
filler inside.
Caesar
It's
salad
only
you're talking about?
lobster, and that I'm loving a lot. This brandy cream sauce is so good. It's incredibly rich and buttery, but also quite savory. Nice amounts of garlic, and it's well seasoned. And the brandy provides a slightly smoky edge in the middle of the bite. A nice sweetness coming from the tomatoes here. Some very enjoyable flavors. This is a good one. Nice way to start off our entrees tonight. Next up, the ossobuco. Beautiful ossobuco here. It looks like it's served on top of a polenta. And so I've got both on the fork. Let's give it a shot.
How much food is wasted? So he orders it, he takes it to go and eats it for the week. Because he does one video a week.
Tasty. A really good ossobuco here at Andiamo's.
God
Really tasty dish.
Damn.
This veal
Yo,
shank
you
has
see this? This should look fantastic.
been cooked perfectly. Absolutely falling apart. It's so tender and soft. I was breaking this up with a spoon. This is that fall apart texture that you're looking for in an ossobuco. The meat itself does still have a nice chew to it. It's not completely obliterated and
sand.
not turning into complete mush here either. Absolutely perfect timing. I'm loving the cook on this veal. The polenta here is actually quite good too. A traditional grainy
I
texture
love
for the
some
polenta.
ossobuco.
A bit earthy in flavor, but otherwise is carrying the sauce of the gravy. Now the gravy here is actually very nice. It's incredibly savory. It definitely flirts with being too salty, but it misses the critical point where it goes overboard, and it really delivers a lot of additional flavor, especially in that polenta. It's a rich sauce too. You can tell there's a butter base here, and there's almost a mole-like bitterness in the middle of the bite that's actually very intriguing. It's meaty, it's savory, and altogether very, very enjoyable. A nice ossobuco right there. Next up, the pork chop. Now this is served alongside a French onion style pasta, but I have the pork chop here on its own first.
World
Let's give it a try.
31st. I notice you. I notice you. He said, yeah.
A very tasty pork chop. Certainly enjoying that bite. Super thick cut.
Comes with
It's
pasta,
very meaty.
Pork chop
And
with
we asked for this
pasta?
prepared
Interesting.
medium, and they absolutely nailed the cook. A nice crust formed on the outside, but it's also enhanced with some brulee cheese. It delivers a little bit of a mild richness, although I wouldn't say its flavors are all that pronounced in the bite. The pork itself is incredibly well seasoned. You can absolutely make out the natural flavors here. And the pork is ultra juicy and super tender.
juicy.
It's also soaked up a little bit of this onion broth, providing a bit of a
Yeah,
caramelized sweetness.
that looked very tasty.
That's a good pork chop bite right there. Now we'll try the pasta that came alongside that pork chop. And I believe this was described as a French onion
Can
pasta.
I do a mukbang video?
Sounds
Can
good to me.
All right, can
Let's
you
see how it
guys
is.
tell me what mukbang video is? Because I see people talk about mukbang videos. Is it just eating and
Oh, yeah, that's
talking
good.
in the camera?
I mean, the name really describes it all.
Is
This
that
is
really-
a French
that's it?
onion soup pasta. The pasta itself
Like,
is
what's
very
the
well cooked.
definition
I
of a
believe this is also
mukbang?
fresh made. A nice elasticity and texture to this. Loving the pasta
Effectively
here at
eating-
Andiamo's.
it's just eating
the
and
French
talking,
onion
right?
soup flavor cannot be denied here. You absolutely get that caramelized sweetness from the stewed onions. And you can tell by the color of the onions here, you're absolutely going to get that nutty sweetness. It's also very
literally
well
this?
seasoned. A nice amount of salinity
What do you
in
mean?
that soup base.
He's
and
doing
actually
a
really
food
like
review.
the amount of black pepper in here, providing just a little bit of kick in the back end. A French onion soup pasta. Who knew? It all does come together very
You just
well.
eat a lot of
French onion
food?
soup pasta and a gigantic pork chop. Sign me up. This is really good. Next up, the chicken pasta. I believe this was called the pagliafieno, but it looks
Mukbang
kind of
is
like a chicken
basically a
carbonara
food
to me.
reviewer.
I've got everything on the fork.
What?
Let's give it a taste.
Oh, okay. But you eat. So it's huge portions. Huge portions. Okay.
Oh, yeah, not
there
bad.
it is.
I'd say this is a decent pasta dish, and it does come together
looks
relatively
good.
okay. The chicken here is pretty good. I will say of all the proteins I've tried tonight, the chicken was probably the driest, but the chicken itself has been relatively well seasoned. So while it tastes good, I just wish there was a little bit more to the texture here. The pasta's nice, freshly made, cooked al dente, a good firm chew to these. Pasta-wise, I'm actually totally happy here. A little bit of earthiness coming from the peas, and while the onions here still actually have a little bit of their bite, not fully caramelized, it does provide some nice accent flavors. The cream sauce I think is okay. Personally, I think it's a bit on the bland side. I wouldn't mind if they up the seasoning there.
Like
But I
ordering
think what's
every
actually a little
value
bit out of
meal at
balance here
McDonald's
is that
would be
there's
a
a fair
mukbang?
amount of
Yo, the 100
rosemary,
nuggets?
and it's leaving almost a ginger-like
Eating
spice in the
100
middle of the
nuggets is a
bite.
mukbang
I'm
then,
not
huh?
sure if this was necessarily what they were going for, but personally, it doesn't work all that well for me. While I want a little bit of a floral note from that rosemary, it's a little bit overpowering, at least in the couple of bites that I had. So personally, I do wish that was coming together a little bit better.
I think I could do
Overall,
100
still not bad
sus.
though. Still a decent pasta dish. All right, everyone, now the last entree
only
to try
watch
for
your
my
movies
first round is
100
going to be
nuggets.
their cauliflower steak. Those of you who watch the channel know that
Ooh,
I like to show a
cauliflower
large
steak.
variety for my vegetarian as well as my pescatarians out there, as well as all the
As
others
long-
who have
as
some dietary
long as I
restrictions. I
have
try
enough
and
sauce,
show a wide array here.
I can eat
Let's see how it
100.
is.
I just need the sauce. You know what I mean? I I can't eat nuggets by itself though. Like, I won't be able to
Oh, yeah, it's
eat
pretty
10
I'm definitely
nuggets
digging
by
this
itself.
cauliflower. Starting off with the cook, absolutely nailed it. Perfectly tender throughout. Although they've taken the time to actually build some crust on the
but if you
outside,
throw
not
too
only
large-
there's some texture,
come
but
on,
some
bro, I
additional
could do
smoky
it,
flavors
dude.
as well. I definitely commend them on the
you
preparation
tell
and
me
cook on
100
this
nuggets are too
cauliflower.
large fries, I
It's
can't
actually
do that shit.
wonderfully
That's
seasoned.
free.
A slightly spicy but very smoky mix.
Now,
Very
what sauce
Cajun
prefer-
inspired.
sweet and
I
sour?
wouldn't be surprised if the same spice mix
Sweet
found its
and
way into the
sour
butter
sauce.
that's applied
No,
onto that
really, no
shrimp.
drink.
It's
Why
a
are you
perfect
making
blend
it
of savory
tough?
and smoky, and it
Let
definitely
me get
brings
my
a bland
drink. Let me get
cauliflower
my
alive
sauce.
very
Let me-
well.
let me get-
This is actually pretty satisfying to eat. An
It'll be
enjoyable
good.
vegetarian steak right there. Now the cauliflower steak actually
So,
does
you
come
know,
with
McDonald's
some
does have a
sides,
new
some
sauce,
asparagus,
I guess
as
for the
well
season.
as a mushroom.
They have a sour
and what looks
cream
to be
and
something like a
onion
grain
sauce.
salad.
It's actually
I think the
pretty
mushroom
fire.
and the
It's like
asparagus
kind
you
of
can
like,
kind of
you know, the
figure
sour
out, but
cream
I'm
onion
really
potato
interested in
chips?
what this tastes
Actually
like.
fire.
So let's give this a try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
good.
fire.
Yep, definitely something like an Italian grain salad. And this is enjoyable.
Yeah,
the grains have been
chill
perfectly
stream,
cooked.
Zach.
Almost
The title is I
risotto-like
ain't
in
doing
texture.
anything.
It's spongy but not soggy. I like the cook on this. It's all been prepared in a tomato gravy, and it's actually a very zesty gravy. A nice natural sweetness up front leads to
this
just a
looks
bit of
good.
hint of spice on the back
does
end.
look good,
but as
right,
mentioned, a very
Kyoki?
zesty flavor throughout. A little bit more forward-facing with the acidic flavors here as well. This is
At
a nice
Chick-fil-A?
addition to the
No, no, no,
cauliflower.
McDonald's,
Some good
McDonald's.
flavors here for a vegetarian platter.
I have
This
to
is
buy
pretty
everyone
solid.
in chat
All
one
right, everyone,
nugget.
so that's all of the entrees from our first round. My buddy and I continue
Bro, if I
working on this
fail,
and
it's
box a
more
lot
for
of it
your
to go, 'cause we're
amusement
gonna
that I
do
failed.
another round of food.
'Cause I'll
We're
be
at
in like,
Steakhouse. We
oh,
have to
I
do a
don't feel
steak dinner,
good,
right?
you throw
Don't
up.
worry, I'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Now my steak dinner has arrived. This is looking so good. Let me give you a view. I got their tomahawk steak prepared medium rare, as well as their roasted Tuscan-style potatoes, their asparagus with balsamic, and their wild mushroom risotto.
Harper?
This is looking
Harper-
so good. Let's give it a
Probably
try.
like 6?
First off, the tomahawk steak. An absolutely gargantuan 32-ounce
probably like 6,
steak
bro.
with a huge tomahawk bone. I requested this medium rare. It looks perfectly cooked to temperature. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, that's really good. Excellent steak here at
Ooh.
Andiamo's. This
Ooh.
tomahawk is a wonderful cut. It's been cooked to absolute
Yo.
perfection. Such a wonderful
First of
crust
all,
has developed on the
When
outside.
they bring out the pan, that's when you know this shit is real, bro.
Leaving not only a crispy texture, but a bit of a smoky blackened flavor as well. This steak has
Look
been
at
seasoned
that
simply
shit.
but generously. A straightforward salt and pepper mix really allows you to appreciate the flavors of the beef.
Oh,
And that's a
yeah.
huge plus because the quality of the beef here is
telling you,
so good.
100 nuggets
this
ain't
steak
that
is
bad.
incredibly
You could
tender,
do 100
super
nuggets.
soft. It's luxurious to
do
chew
something
through,
today?
and
You
it's
could do
got a
something
very
today.
deep beefy
This is what
flavor,
I'm doing
a
today.
wonderful texture, a perfect cook on this beef, and it's been seasoned properly, really allowing you to appreciate these natural flavors.
Tomorrow,
This
I
is
want to watch
absolutely what
the
you want out of a
fighting
tomahawk
tournament
steak, and
that happened in
totally
SoCal.
knocked this out of the park.
And then,
now the steaks actually come along
you know, Fighting
with a
X-Layer,
dipping
right?
sauce,
Fighting X-Layer.
kind of an orange yellow colored
So I
dipping
did a
sauce. We'll give it a
video
dip
a while
here.
back.
Haven't seen too many steaks
I
that
went to
come
the
with dipping
office and I
sauces
played, like,
outside of
this
the ones you
different
typically
version of
purchase,
Exo.
things like Bernays.
So I
but
got
we'll
the
see how
beta
this one
code.
is. Let's give it a try.
So I got the beta version of that version. So I want to play that because he said
Now
like,
that
'cause he said he
is
updated
delicious.
a bit.
This sauce
and
is
he said,
delectable.
"Oh yeah, you could stream it, make
I
a
would
video
pour this
about
on
it."
just about
So I was
anything.
like, all right, cool. So
There's a savory nature
I'm
here,
gonna
but it's
I'm
not
gonna play that
meat-based.
tomorrow as well.
It's actually a vegetable stock, and it's incredibly savory. There's actually a fair
Oh, and
amount of
Mr. Big.
umami here. I think there's a soy base and a
Mr.
whole
Big.
lot of butter. A very rich flavor.
yeah.
While the tomahawk steak is already quite rich given
my
its fat
bad.
content,
Yeah,
which has
Mr.
been
Mr.
rendered
Big
down
is gonna
perfectly,
be
by the way.
available too,
This sauce
so-
adds such a different dimension of flavor.
So I gotta play
genuinely
Mr.
don't know if
Big.
I've had a sauce like this, but it's working so well with this steak.
Oh,
Now,
it's
they
a,
did let us
there's a
have this sauce
beta
on the side, but I'm told that
that's
they
coming
typically
out
just
for
pour it all over
Fighting
the
X
steak.
Layer,
And I can see why, because it's
and it's like a
really,
pretty much a
really
different
good.
different
Absolutely
version
in
of
love
the
with that
game.
sauce. That was
So
incredible.
they gave me
Next
access
up,
to
we're
that,
go
so I'm gonna
on to
play
the
that
side,
tomorrow.
Starting with their asparagus. A good-looking asparagus dish here, a classic side for a steak. And I've got a nice amount here on the fork. Let's see how it is.
Yeah, and Mr. Big is tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, it's good. Tasty
So we gotta play
asparagus
Mr.
side here
Big.
at Andiamo's. I'm liking everything about this. Asparagus has been perfectly cooked, tender all the way throughout, but not mushy at all. You can still make out its natural bitter flavors. Perfect cook on this asparagus. It's been doused in a lot of butter, so there is a very nice richness here. A very simple seasoning blend of salt and pepper.
Big Mac?
It really helps you appreciate the flavors of the asparagus here.
Forever.
That is nice. Now that's not to say it's only asparagus. Obviously there is a nice balsamic drizzle providing a little bit of a tangy sweetness. And you do have some chipotle onions here, providing a nice caramelized sweetness when you get some with your asparagus. Not a super complex recipe, but it does have some depth and it all comes together well. A nice side for my steak
But
tonight.
who eats a...
Next up,
Do you
Tuscan
guys
style
eat Big
potatoes.
Mac? When's the last time
Cooked
y'all had a
alongside
Big
some
Mac?
onions. This all looks pretty good. Loving the herbs and spices I can see on top. Let's give it a try.
Wait,
Oh, yeah,
2
that's good.
days ago?
Solid potato side
Hold
here
on.
at Andiamos. I'm definitely liking this recipe.
You're telling me you go to McDonald's, you get a Big Mac? Like, I feel like there's so much better choices than a Big Mac. Like a double quarter pounder, like, shits on a Big Mac. I think double quarter pounder is way better than a Big Mac. So, like, I would never want to get a Big Mac over a double quarter pounder.
These potatoes are going to cook perfectly. Fork tender throughout, but not turning into absolute mush. A nice sweet spot when it comes to the timing. Good cook on these. The caramelized onions actually provide a nice sweetness.
Damn, they
here,
gave you the
and
Big
that's
Mac
coming a
instead
little
of
bit
the
more at beginning of
nuggies?
the bite,
Ah,
ultimately leading away to a
ass.
much more floral midway and aftertaste. The rosemary flavors here are strong but balanced, not too overpowering.
It's
That's
too
actually
much
quite nice.
bread.
The potatoes themselves have been very
It's
well
too much
seasoned.
bread on the
They're not
Big Mac,
bland
bro.
at all. I actually like the depth of flavor here, starting off slightly sweet with those caramelized onions, still allowing you to appreciate the natural starchy flavors of the potato, ultimately leaving out on a nice floral note from that rosemary. A nice potato here, and another good side for our steak tonight. All right, everyone, now the last bite that I'm trying from Andiamo's tonight for my dinner is
What about
gonna
the
be
McRib?
risotto. A wild mushroom risotto. It actually looks
I like
quite
a
good
McRib,
here, and I'm liking
but
the
I only like it when
consistency
it
that's
comes
staying
back.
on my fork, even when it's bent
I wouldn't be like,
sideways.
hey,
But now it's all
if
about
I
the
go to
taste.
McDonald's
Let's give it
every
a shot.
time, I would order a McRib. It's only like that seasonal McRib I'm about.
Oh yeah, that's good. Very tasty risotto side. This is coming together well. The rice has been perfectly cooked. Still a little bit al dente, a little bit firm, not mushy at all. A good chew to the risotto. I really like the preparation and timing here. Incredibly creamy. It's very rich as well, not only from the sauce, but also the cheese. There's just a lot of good flavors here working together. The mushrooms.
Yeah,
have
you
a
could
nice
ask for the
saltiness,
quarter pounder
and you can
patties
actually
and ask
taste
for
the
Big
crisp
Mac
white
sauce
wine
on the
that's
por-
been
what?
reduced in the risotto.
Oh,
That
that's
comes toward
crazy,
the middle of the
actually.
bite, and I'm liking that a lot. Hints of garlic also make themselves known here, but it's a very creamy and smooth salinity on the way out. A nice complexity
That's
here.
tech.
Good preparation.
Yeah, that's
overall
tech
on this
right there.
risotto. Another winner for the side. I like that one a lot. All right, everyone, so that's all of the food I'm trying here today. I'm going to take a couple more bites and then box a lot of this to go because we'll do some dessert next. Don't go anywhere because sweets are coming up.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know
welcome
that
back,
tech.
my friends. Now all of our food is boxed up and good to go, so it's time for some sweets. They don't actually have a dessert menu here. They have
Is
a
the
dessert
Fanta
tray, so let me
Fanta
give
Zero
you
New York
that.
McDonald's?
Looks like they had cannoli,
Oh
chocolate cake,
my
vanilla
God.
cake, carrot cake, tiramisu, creme brulee,
Yo,
cheesecake.
get the
all
cheesecake.
looking really, really good. And that
Get
was
the
a
ch-
really
get-
beautiful
I'm a
display.
cheesecake
I'm gonna
guy.
get my order in, and for
So,
all of you at home, I'm gonna make that dessert here
Fanta
right
Zero
now. And here it
is only in
everyone. I
US
got their
McDonald's
tiramisu.
if they have
Truly
the drink,
stunning-looking tiramisu
the soda
here.
machine.
I was told that this was made
If it's a soda
in-house,
machine,
and it does
then
really
you
seem
have
everything
like
here was
how
scratch-made.
movie theaters
And
have
I
it,
must admit, I
then
am
you can have
super
Fanta
full,
Zero.
there's
But
always just a little bit
if
of
the
room to
McDonald's
dessert,
doesn't
right?
have that
To
machine,
activate the
then
dessert
it's
stomach,
just the
give
regular
this a
drinks
try.
like Coke, Sprite, Coke Zero, Diet Coke, regular Fanta.
Oh yeah, that is really good. Excellent tiramisu at Andiamo. Wow, I'm enjoying this one thoroughly. Every aspect of the tiramisu is elevated, executed perfectly, and working so well. These have to be some
You're
of
a
the
tiramisu
spongiest
type of
lady
guy?
fingers I've ever had. Moist, soft, inviting, a beautiful sweetness as well. Loving the ladyfinger layers here. The espresso
It is
layered
delicious.
so nicely.
Very
A
delicious.
perfect play of bitter and sweet. It really keeps your taste buds alive and intrigued throughout the entire bite. Absolutely loving the espresso flavors here. This cream layer is incredibly rich, super airy. Also carrying with it the bitter flavors of the espresso. It's actually all very beautiful together. Nice airy sweetness coming from that whipped cream. And a nice nutty sweetness coming from the caramel drizzle. The balance between sweet and bitter here is just top notch. And I'm finding this enjoyable beyond a shadow of a doubt. A wonderful tiramisu. I'm liking this one a lot. All right, everyone, now that's going to do it for my dinner here at Andiamo's Italian Steakhouse at the D Las Vegas.
I haven't had Wendy's in a
Everything you saw in the
while.
video today came
Damn.
out to just under $700
$693?
before tip, and my friend and I had such a fantastic time. I think the barbecue shrimp was actually my favorite appetizer.
Damn, that's a
of the day.
lot of
Although
food.
I must admit the portobello and beef tips were excellent as well. I think the veal ossobuco was my favorite entree of the first round. Really good dish there. Love the flavors. I gotta give it up. The tomahawk steak here at Andiamo's is excellent, and that dipping sauce that they provide should be served on just about everything, maybe even their dessert. It's just that good. I love that sauce so much. The tiramisu was also excellent, and knowing that it was made fresh from scratch in-house makes it even better.
Video paid
And I
for
gotta tell
meal,
you, I'm
easy free
really
meal.
impressed with Andiamo's. This was an excellent steakhouse experience, especially if you're looking
Right
for a little
off,
bit more
bro.
of that classic vibe as opposed to the little
Right?
more trendy
There's the
club-like
proof.
atmosphere that a lot of steakhouses are moving towards.
It's the
So
cheat
if that
code.
sounds good to you, I think Andiamo's is going to be a really hit spot for you to try out. All right, everyone, now that's going to do it for this week's video, where I continue my quest to vlog every restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip as well as downtown on Fremont Street. Make sure you return next. Every restaurant is a buffet if you're willing to pay, especially here in Las Vegas, the all-you-can-eat capital of the world. Hello, friends, it's me, Shin, and I'm on a quest to vlog every restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip as well as downtown on Fremont Street. I'm 231 in this week for number 232.
231.
I'm coming to you from the Wynn Las Vegas,
232.
where I'm gonna be
God
showing
damn.
you Red 8. Really happy to have you along. I'll see you inside. All right, everyone, and here we are seated at Red 8 at the Wynn Las Vegas. Red 8 is an Asian restaurant situated right on the casino floor. A very traditional dark crimson tones,
Red
along
8.
with a clean wood motif, an inviting space, and a lot of smiling faces. Some good vibes in here. And regardless of the vibes, you know it's all about the food for me. So let's take a look.
What's
at
your
what we have
favorite
on the menu.
donut that's not
So
Krispy
here's a quick
Kreme?
look at the beverage
I don't really
menu
eat
to start.
donuts,
Some specialty
actually.
cocktails here up top. Some mocktails right underneath that. Looks like there's also a white and wine.
Yeah,
red
I
list.
don't really eat donuts.
A white wine and red wine list. Sake, your sparkling wines, as well as your beer selection here. A pretty light, simple beverage menu here at Red 8. It is a weekday, so no drinking for me tonight. I've got work in the morning, so let's see what they have to eat next. So here is your menu at Red 8. A nice big Red 8 on
I
the
like
front of
big
the menu.
rib. Yeah, I just like. I don't like. I don't think I can
So
eat
we've
it
got some
every
chef
single
specials
time.
Here up front, Buddha jumps over the wall. It's an ultra luxury soup. That sounds pretty cool. Let's see, wild mixed mushroom
Ooh,
salad.
Szechuan style chicken
sweet and
wings.
sour pork ribs, and it's just one style chicken wing. All sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Then we have your dim sum list here.
Ooh,
all
turnip cake.
handcrafted in their dim sum kitchen. Looks like it's somewhere between 10 to about $14 per.
God damn, this is dim sum prices, bro. This dim sum price is expensive. Holy shit.
Order for the normal stuff, as well as up to almost 30 for the king crab and specialties here. So there's your dim sum list.
That shit's mad pricey.
On the back, we've got soups,
Oxtail
barbecue and
soup.
roasted meats, as well as your appetizers. Congee here as well. And then here are the entrees: Mongolian beef, orange chicken.
You know I love my
mapo
ooh,
tofu,
okay, you
one
gotta
of
get the
my
mapo
favorites.
tofu.
3-cup chicken.
You always
spicy
gotta get.
garlic
You always
chicken.
gotta get mapo
We
tofu.
have seafood here as well: Chilean sea bass, walnut shrimp, branzino, lobster. All looking pretty good.
This menu is pretty big.
And is there another page? Am I missing a page? All right, I was having some trouble pulling apart the page, but here we are now. We also have some noodle specialties here. Win Macau noodles. Interesting. Not entirely sure what a Macau noodle is.
You gotta get the
but I
fish
might
ball and
find out
fish
today.
cakes, man.
We also have some wok fried noodles here. Pad Thai, curry Singapore rice vermicelli, chow mein. All looking really good. Some vegetables here as well. Yep, I see the
string
classic kailan
beans.
there, as well as the sauteed string beans. We also have rice dishes, of course. Being an Asian restaurant, can't go without the rice dishes. A lot of fried rice. here, it
Chinese
looks like.
chicken with friggin' rice. Let's get it.
And then last page on the back, we've got some beverages here. Your cold and hot beverages, your teas. You also have juices, bottled water if you like. They've got boba tea.
Boba tea.
And
They
your
got
dessert
boba tea?
list down here. And that's your menu at Red 8.
The best dim sum is in Hong Kong? Nah, it's in Vancouver, man. Vancouver dim sum is unmatched. Unmatched.
We got a nice variety together. We're going to see what Red 8 is all about. I think I'm going to start off with a nice array of some dim sum. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back.
Proper attire required.
And welcome back, everyone. Now the dim sum just got here. This is looking pretty good. Let me give you a view. I got their barbecue pork buns as well as their siu mai, their shrimp har gow, steamed beef brisket, jade dumplings, and their egg tart.
Low key, this shit don't look like handcrafted. Like low key, this should look like they've been sitting though. Like look at these egg tarts. This shit has been sitting there for hours. This beef tripe actually looks like it's sitting there for mad hours, bro.
Some good looking dim sum here. Let's give them a try. First off, the barbecue pork bun. Classic dim sum dish. Just by feel, these are super fluffy. Now, I hope it tastes good in the center. Let's see how it is.
Bro. My man, did he just one shot that? My man,
Oh yeah, that's good. Solid
oh my god, yo, he just
recipe, but it's executed well.
Destroying
this
food.
Super fluffy, incredibly airy, very soft, neutral in flavor. I actually really like the texture of this bun. The pork filling inside is quite good. A tender pork, although I wouldn't say too much of it. Personally, I wouldn't mind if this was stuffed a lot more. That said, the pork does have a nice texture to it. It is quite soft, and the sauce inside is tasty. A bit of a Chinese barbecue sauce. It's slightly tangy and sweet.
Yo, what's good, Adam Cole?
A little bit more toward that.
Wait, you was
side.
watching? You was in front row? Damn, that shit sounds fun, huh, Adam Cole?
Executed pretty nicely. A pretty classic.
See you next year. I'll probably be there. Gamma, you gonna be there? I'll see you there, man.
This is probably one of the two most recognizable dim sum dishes, and certainly one of my favorites. Looks pretty good here at the Win. Let's see how it is.
Oh, that's okay. That's good shit.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's a very classic preparation.
Oh, okay, that looks way better. That looks way better than what he took earlier.
Flavor, but it's been steamed perfectly. A nice gelatinous texture here. The pork and shrimp inside is very tasty. Very well seasoned. You can actually make out the distinctive flavors.
Oh, you were sitting there, so you was on the camera?
More of a briny sweetness from that shrimp and a much more meaty, savory quality from that pork. The pork is minced, so maybe not too much.
It seems like it, RS.
But the flavors are really great, and you have some little bursts of salinity coming from some fish eggs on top. A nice, tasty siu mai here. It's all coming together well, and I'm happy because this is one of my favorite dishes. This is a good one. Next up, shrimp har gow. One of the other true classic dim sum dishes you're likely to see at most dim sum shops. This is looking pretty good to me. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, he likes it.
Oh yeah, that's good. Another tasty dish here at the Red 8. And I'm starting to notice a theme that
bro, I don't know who Mitchin is.
Prepared. Very traditional recipes, but made with high quality ingredients. You can really appreciate this. Perfect har gow skin. It's thin, it's gelatinous, it's almost translucent.
Dim sum or fried dumplings? Dim sum, bro.
Slightly earthy,
I'm a dim sum type of guy.
And it's both a fun texture as well as a nice play for the rest of the flavors. The rest of the flavors being that beautiful shrimp. Nice briny sweetness coming from that, but there's also a bit of a nuttiness coming from what I believe is some sesame oil, and there's some really good garlicky hits here too. The shrimp itself is succulent, a nice plump texture, a very enjoyable classic har gow shrimp. Another good one here, I can't complain about that. Next up, the jade dumplings. A vegan recipe for you all here.
Jade dumplings.
Those of you who watch the channel long enough know that I like to get a nice varied menu so that everyone can enjoy. An interesting looking one here. Let's see how it is.
Mia Yim. Nah, you know what it is? I haven't been keeping up with wrestling too much unless it's pay-per-views.
A nice vegan dumpling here. Starting with the skin, this actually shares a very similar texture to that of the har gow. Much more gelatinous in texture than we had with the siu mai, but still almost as translucent. You can still
I definitely need to watch the John
Cena's
Cena's final match though.
Here. The filling here
John
is
Cena's
tasty.
final match this
Saturday.
Saturday.
Spinach and mushrooms, and you are able to appreciate a nice earthiness from those mushrooms and a bit of that iron-like flavor from the spinach. A nice garlicky flavor here as well. In general, it is pretty well seasoned. I think if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you're going to enjoy this one. It's certainly not a bland dish. I would definitely be going for more of those meat options, but I think for my vegetarians out there, that's a pretty good one. Next up, the steamed beef brisket. Good looking beef brisket here. I love the color.
That looks
and it smells great.
ass.
Let's see how it tastes.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Another tasty dish here at Red 8. Yet another traditional dish executed well. The brisket itself is soft, a nice tender cook to this. However, I will say toward the end
Yeah,
of the
Uncle,
chew,
you
it
had
is
an
a little on the
experience,
stringy
huh?
side.
What's
That
good,
said, there
Joseph
is a
Park?
nice beefy flavor
How you
here,
doing?
and it's sitting in a
He-
slightly sweet marinade.
he is
a lot of garlic in
wrestling,
that sauce, and you can make out some ginger flavors
Gunther.
here as well. The garlic almost has a
I
bit of a
can't-
raw taste to it.
I
It's
can't
almost
stand
spicy,
it. I don't
but
know-
That is actually quite enjoyable.
I don't. I hope John Cena's match is going to be OD. I don't know if it's going to be OD because he's messing
Pretty
Gunther.
enjoyable. Another good dim sum dish here ready. All right, everyone. Now the last bite to try from our dim sum round is going to be
But the
egg
other
tart.
matches seem
Another classic
promising.
Dim sum dish. This is typically how
So
I like to end up
Ruka
my
versus
meals.
Bailey.
And I'm
I
hoping
think
it's good
I
here
think
at the
that's
ready.
going to be
Let's
godlike.
give it a try.
And then Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi. I feel like that's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. A decent egg tart. The elements here are working pretty well. The crust is super flaky, almost a little.
I think
too
the
soft for
last,
my
you know what it
taste.
is, the last
It's
few matches
practically
Gunther was
disintegrating
part
at
of,
my
it
touch.
just,
The crust itself is
they just didn't
buttery,
hit for
although I
me,
would say
bro.
outside of that, it's a little
They
bit on
did
the
not
bland
hit
side,
for me.
But I think that's okay because the custard center is actually very, very flavorful. The egg custard has a nice gelatin-like consistency and a rich buttery flavor. Not all that sweet either. It's actually very mild when it comes to the sweetness levels. I think that actually makes it a little bit more enjoyable. Personally,
Yeah, I
wouldn't
feel
want this
like-
to be sugar overload. But that's
I feel like if it's your last match,
could go a long way
it
for
needs
me,
to be
but overall, still a
ridiculous.
tasty bite.
He
All right,
fought,
everyone, so that's everything from the dim sum round. I'm gonna go and continue
he
enjoying
fought
this with my
Solo
family. When we
Sikoa
return,
to
we're gonna do our
qualify.
first
No,
round
he
of
fought LA
entrees.
Knight to
Don't worry, I'll be
qualify.
right back.
Yeah, he fought LA Knight to qualify for John to become John Cena's last opponent.
And welcome back, everyone. Now, my first round of entrees just got here. This is looking really good. Let me give you a view. I got their beef fried rice, as well as their Mongolian beef, their orange chicken, their Dandan noodles, as well as their assorted barbecue platter.
That assorted
Some
barbecue
really
platter looks
tasty
really
options here.
good.
Let's give them a try. I'm going to kick off this round with the Dandan noodles. I love a good Dandan myen. And after you mix this up, you had a broth that you can pour on top. And I've got the noodles on my chopsticks here. Let's see how it is.
You're gonna compete in Third Strike? Okay, Gamma, go for it. So Brock already fought John Cena and Brock beat him.
Unfortunately, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of this one. I guess these are okay Dandan noodles, but this is actually a very different
One day,
flavor
Adam
from what
Cole.
I'm thinking when
I was
think of
here
this
streaming.
recipe.
We did like an
Now, the noodles
11-hour
themselves are
session,
cooked
bro.
well. Not too
Of
mushy,
streaming.
a nice chew to that. Relatively neutral in flavor. The noodles are perfectly fine. I think all of the flavors that I'm expecting for a Dandan noodle is here, but they all seem very muted, borderline bland. While there is some spice,
Borderline-
personally, I wish there was a
borderline
lot more
bland.
heat here. Maybe I just didn't mix this well enough, but the couple of bites that I took really could have used a lot more kick. You do get a slightly nutty flavor from the peanuts, and a bit of a refreshing taste coming from the cucumbers. But personally, for me, I think this dish is a bit under-seasoned. I just think this dish can use a lot more flavor. Now, I
90s
do like the bits of
WWF
pork
was
in
the
here.
best.
A nice
It
meaty
was
pork
it
with
was
a good
it
savory
was it
flavor.
was
That's
really
been
good.
seasoned well. So
Very,
I do
very
enjoy
good.
the nice chunks of pork
You
in
took
my
a lot of
bites.
pics and videos.
But
Damn,
personally, for
you
me, I
look
just
like
want a
you
lot more
that
spice, a
that,
little
that
bit
shit
more of
sounded
that
like you
earthy
had a
flavor from the
freaking
peanuts and
blast
shine.
over there.
A little bit underwhelming for me when it comes to this particular recipe. But that could be my particular taste when it comes to Dandan noodles. Maybe this is more your style. Next up, we're going in on the assorted barbecue platter, starting with the duck. You get barbecue pork, pork belly,
Quack,
as well as
quack.
duck on the assorted platter. We're going to start with the duck here first.
Quack
Let's
quack
give it a bite.
quack quack. What's good, Logan? How you doing?
Oh yeah, that's good. Nice tasty duck, cooked to absolute perfection. A crispy skin is really delectable here. That little bit of snap biting into it is so satisfying. Dehydrated perfectly, absolutely love the duck skin here. Duck is a very fatty meat, so you got a lot of richness. And they've brined this very well. It's almost borderline too salty, but it's able to skirt the line and come on a very pleasurable side. This barbecue platter is served alongside 3 sauces, a plum sauce, a mustard sauce, as well as a hoisin sauce. The hoisin sauce does work well with the duck, giving a little bit of additional tang, as well as some sweetness, but I am enjoying the duck on its own just fine. A good start to the assorted barbecue platter. Next up, the crispy pork belly. Loving the look of the skin on top, and it is served alongside a bit of a mustard sauce. I'm gonna
I
try
love
it first,
barbecue
though.
Chinese
Let's give it a shot.
barbecue meats. Chinese barbecue meats is so good. So plum sauce is pretty much it's pretty much
yeah,
Chinese
yeah.
version of
Tasty pork
sweet and
belly
sour
here. I'm certainly
sauce.
enjoying this. Loving the crispy pork skin, fried to absolute
What's good,
perfection.
Darius?
You get a bit of a
How you doing,
chicharron-like crispiness there, as well as a slightly nutty flavor. Loving the pork skin. The rest of the pork
Ah,
belly has been nicely cooked.
I see.
That fat has rendered
Damn,
down to deliver
really?
a nice
That's
richness as
unfortunate,
well as a
dude.
soft texture. I wouldn't say this is the most well-seasoned pork. However, you are still able to appreciate the flavors.
I'm
here
sorry
pretty
you
well.
lost your
The
house
natural
on
flavors
that.
of the pork
Hopefully
definitely
you're
are
in a
coming
much better
through.
place right
So
now.
that is nice. The mustard sauce does have a pungent kick to it, and that additional
Mustard
creaminess
sauce?
does work
What
well
do you
with the
use
pork
the
belly.
mustard sauce
Overall,
for?
pretty decent bite. But of the two, I'd probably put the
Braised
duck in
pork
first
belly?
place.
Yeah,
Last
braised
up
pork
from the
belly
assorted
is pretty
barbecue
good,
platter
though.
is going to be the barbecue pork. Good looking barbecue pork here. This is actually one of my go-tos whenever I go to most Chinese restaurants.
Yep, I always
Hopefully
get
it's good
barbecue
here at the
pork.
Red 8.
Barbecue
Let's give it a
pork
try.
is 100% being ordered. 1000%.
Oh yeah, it's tasty.
Yo, hit him with
Barbecue
a
pork
Doug
already.
Life.
I'm
Doug
definitely
Life.
enjoying this one. It is a soft pork, but it's not fall apart tender. A bit more of a meaty chew to this one, and I do like that. Wonderful flavors here. There's actually a very nice natural sweetness coming from that pork glaze. I believe it's based on pears. There's almost a fruity sweetness to it. A fair bit of umami in the bite as well, given that there's a soy-based marinade. And there's also a bit of an enjoyable smoky aftertaste here too. This is served alongside a plum sauce, and it's very tangy, a high vinegar content sauce. I don't know if I necessarily need this one on top of it. While I think the duck with the hoisin and the pork belly with the mustard work together well, I think the barbecue pork here is actually pretty good on its own. An enjoyable platter for sure though, and I'm a big carnivore, so that's a good one for me. Next up, beef fried rice. Pretty straightforward looking beef fried rice here.
Yeah.
And I've got a nice amount on the spoon.
Looks
See
like
how it is.
standard beef fried rice. Okay, all right.
Oh, yeah, not
I'm
bad.
glad.
This is
Yo,
decent fried
Darius
rice, but I
with
do
the
think there's one element keeping it from
$5
being great. I'll start with
barbecue
the good,
pork
though.
looks
The
so
beef tenderloin used here
How do you
is
say it?
fantastic.
Dyak?
Ultra tender, nicely seasoned as well. The texture of the beef is actually luxurious, and it certainly elevates the mouthfeel when it comes to this fried rice. The fried rice is pretty decent. They're using proper old rice, giving it a nice texture here. Not too gummy or sticky, clumping up properly the way you want fried rice to. So I do like the cook here. It's a very simple fried rice recipe. It's just eggs, green onion, and the beef. And personally, I think that's where I wish there was a little bit more of a dimension here. Some natural sweetness from some carrots, as well as some earthiness from peas would be a nice touch for me. And I think just an additional splash of soy sauce
it looks
could
really
also
good.
amp
You
up
can
the
make that in
flavors.
10 minutes.
I wouldn't say this is
I mean,
bland
fried
by
rice is
any
pretty
means, but I wouldn't
fast
mind if it was
to
punched up
make,
just a
right?
notch. I think the quality of the beef here is incredible. However, I just wish all of the other elements were elevated just as much. Still a decent fried rice though. Next up, orange chicken. Not exactly a traditional recipe by my understanding, but something that's
I'm
been
feeling good,
popularized
David.
here
Yeah,
in the States and loved by most.
I just streamed
and
a
I'm
lot
certainly
like
loving it.
this
Let's give it a
past
shot.
this weekend, so I just wanted to just take a break. You know.
Oh yeah, not bad. This is a
I
decent
normally
orange chicken.
don't
Nothing is
be
particularly
gaming,
wowing
don't
me about
be
this
streaming
one, but
for
it
like
is still
11
enjoyable.
hours.
Loving the crisp
How
on
do
the
I
skin.
feel about Korean
Freshly made
barbecue?
orange
Come on,
chicken
why
certainly
would you
has that
ask that,
advantage.
Gamma?
A
You
really
know, you should
delectable crunchy texture
damn
biting
know
into
the
this,
answer to that
So
one.
that I enjoy thoroughly.
I
The chicken
love
inside is
that
tender,
shit.
although I wouldn't necessarily say you can make out a lot of the flavors here. The chicken almost seems like
You're
it's
gonna
only here for
watch the stream to
texture,
improve
as
your
well as just
resistance
that
to
meaty
food,
quality
Paul.
as you bite
Good luck
into
to
it.
you, man.
I think the sauce here is just
I'm struggling.
okay. The glaze is thick,
I haven't
nice and
eaten
sticky,
yet, but I'm
and it
struggling.
does have a slightly smoky sweetness to it. However, personally, I
Big
wish
Bag
there was a little
Mondays?
bit more
Why
of
you
an
call it
orange
Big
flavor
Bag
here.
Mondays?
I can't really taste much citrus in the bite at all. If you were to tell me this was something like a honey chicken, I wouldn't bat an eye. Again, not to say it's bad, but personally, I do wish that an elevated location like this would have a little bit more of a punchy orange flavor, but otherwise still pretty enjoyable. I've definitely had
20 degrees in
some
New York.
much
It's
more
pretty cold in
elevated orange
Vancouver
chickens in
too.
my
I don't know
time. All
the
right, everyone. Now
the
the last
degrees,
bite to
but
try for
it
my
is
first
pretty
round of
cold
entrees
though.
is gonna be their Mongolian beef. One of my go-tos when I go to any
Mongolian
kind of Chinese
beef.
restaurant. I love
Can't
a
go
good
wrong
Mongolian
with some
beef.
Mongolian
And so I'm hoping
beef.
my expectations are met here at Red 8. Let's see if they are.
Orange chicken. I wouldn't say I like it, but I wouldn't say I hate it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It
A
wouldn't
tasty
be my
Mongolian beef
like
here at Red 8.
to
I
go
definitely like the preparation
like
on
my
this
number one order.
Tenderloin
Like
beef
it would
is
be like
super tender,
if it's
very
there,
soft,
I'll
lovely
eat
to
it.
cook here. You can actually appreciate
That
the
should look
natural
mad
beefy
good though.
flavors.
This Mongolian
It's not
beef, it
completely
actually
lost
looks
in the sauce,
fantastic.
and that I'm liking a lot. Speaking of the sauce though, it's really tasty. There's a natural sweet spiciness here coming from those peppers. They've been sweated perfectly into the sauce, and those flavors melt beautifully into the beef. A nice sweetness also, a perfect level of sugar in this
Lemon
sauce.
chicken? I
helping
don't
to
think I ever
neutralize
actually
too
ever
much of that
had
heat
lemon
and making
chicken.
it very palatable in general.
Never had
There's a
lemon
nice
chicken.
richness here as well, some good umami. You can tell that soy sauce is a base in the sauce, and there's a very faint sweetness on the way out in the aftertaste, actually making you crave more of this Mongolian beef. The peppers and onions are cooked perfectly, absolutely soft, delivering a nice caramelized sweetness and as well as a little bit of heat. I'm enjoying this one a lot. Solid Mongolian beef here at Red 8. All right, everyone.
There's
so that's
lemon
everything
chicken
from
in
our first round of
Singapore.
entrees. My family and I continue working on this and box.
I appreciate it, David Hills. Yeah, you know, you know why? Because normally, since I started streaming on YouTube recently, I be doing this shit on Twitch a lot, like just watching random videos. So I felt like, you know, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on the YouTube side.
I got their amber walnut shrimp as well as their shrimp chow mein, their beef brisket noodle soup, Chinese broccoli
What's good,
gailan,
Game Vets?
as well as a mabo tofu.
How you doing,
Some
man?
really tasty looking dishes. Let's give them a shot. First off, the amber walnut shrimp. I'm imagining this
NYC
is something
stores
like a
don't
honey
do that
walnut
anymore,
shrimp,
Bush and Ryu.
but
The
given a
fried
cooler
egg and the
name.
pork fried
It's
rice.
certainly a
You
recipe that I
you gotta
enjoy. Let's give it a shot.
you gotta pay for that shit now, right? Yeah. You have to pay for that. That's extra.
Oh yeah, that's good. Very tasty shrimp dish. I'm definitely loving this one. Perfect fry on this breading. A light, airy crisp to that. Relatively neutral in flavor, but that texture is so satisfying. It's also satisfying because the cook on the shrimp is perfect. Nice and plump, succulent shrimp. An enjoyable, bouncy texture biting into that. You
What's
can
good,
absolutely
Muzza?
make out its briny sweetness here. The
P.F.
natural flavors
Chang's?
of the shrimp are absolutely
I don't
coming
remember
through.
last time I had
This
P.F.
amber
Chang's.
sauce, as they call it, is very good. It is basically a honey walnut sauce. Cream-based and very rich. With a fair amount of sweetness, it delivers a beautiful extra dimension of flavor to the shrimp. A nice sweet nuttiness coming from these walnuts, and a nice dehydrated crunch when it comes to the texture there. A little bit
Yeah,
of additional
appreciate
nuttiness
that,
coming from
Darius.
sesame seeds rounds out the bite, and I'm finding myself really addicted to this one.
That look
Some
dry?
good honey walnut shrimp there, I like that one a lot.
Does it?
Next up, the shrimp chow mein. Now you're able to get the chow mein as a vegetarian dish. I added the shrimps for kicks, but it looks like I got more or less a vegetarian bite here. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, this is a decent chow mein. A nice cook to these noodles, sauteed beautifully. They're soft but not falling apart, and a slightly earthy flavor from those noodles. I love the additional crunch that comes from the cabbage here, as well as a little bit of bite coming from that green onion. The veggies in here are working well. This chow mein has been tossed in a very nice sauce. Soy based, there's a fair amount of umami here, but a very savory smokiness as well. I love the amount of wok hay that I can taste here. Effectively the seasoning that comes from old woks. All of that flavor generated over thousands of cooks, all making its way into this dish. The shrimp here is actually very nice. I can tell that this was the
Can't
shrimp
really
base
eat
for
shrimp?
our
Wait,
honey
what do you
walnut
mean?
shrimp.
Are you like allergic? Are
Cleanly
you allergic to
deveined,
shellfish or
and the
something?
natural sweetness certainly coming through of that shrimp. I like that just fine. While I wouldn't say anything stellar, this does come together well as a traditional chow mein dish. Perfectly fine with a dish like that. Next up, the gailan, a very traditional Chinese side.
I boost my
Effectively a
ratings.
Chinese broccoli dish
If I
here.
did a cook,
And
if
I've
I did a
certainly liked
cooking
this one ever
video,
since
it
I
would
was a kid.
be
Let's
like
see how it is here already.
on my travel channel. Yo, wok hey.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Come on now.
A very traditional dish, executed well here already. A perfect cook to this gailan. It's fork tender, but it still has a very healthy crisp to the outside, making for a nice snap as you bite into it. A good satisfying eating experience with that. It's been sauteed in a fair amount of garlic, delivering some nice flavors. Though a nice richness is well coming from that cooking oil. The natural bitterness of this Chinese broccoli certainly comes through in the middle of the bite, but I do like how the aftertaste certainly leans a much more garlicky and savory nature. A classic Chinese side made well here at Red 8, and I'm happy with
What
that
would I
one.
cook?
That's a
I don't
solid
know.
side right there.
Yeah,
Next
I
up,
don't know
mapo
what I
tofu.
would cook.
Those of you who watch the channel
would have
long
to think
enough know
about
that
it.
This is one of my favorite dishes of all time.
It would be something I would
So I'm
like
hoping it's
have
good here
like
already.
plan or think
And I've got
about.
some on top of rice here. Let's give it a shot.
Something like not easy, right? But something not too hard.
Oh yeah, that is really good. A very flavorful mapo tofu here.
I
at
love
Red 8.
mapo
I've
tofu.
enjoyed this one so much.
I do not.
Starting with
I'm
the cook on the
terrible at
tofu.
cooking smooth
It's a
quail.
medium firm tofu
Terrible.
here, so certainly not completely crumbling and falling apart, but it is nice and soft. This mapo tofu sauce is wonderful. Easily the most flavor-intensive dish I've had of the night so far. This is seasoned beautifully. It's salty up front, very, very savory, and then leads toward a
I don't
a
enjoy
good
cooking.
spice
I
level
don't know
in
how
the
to
middle of
cook.
the bite, mellowed out by the rice on my spoon, and then the aftertaste.
You know how to make
leans ever so
something? I
slightly
mean,
sweet,
during the
with a bit of
pandemic, I did a little
tingling
cooking
mala
phase,
spice.
but
Bits of beef and
I don't
gyro do
remember
provide
how
a meaty
to.
quality,
I
but
watch like
honestly, I think
random
I would be
videos.
completely fine without.
You know what I
The
mean? I
tofu here
watched
is
like
just so
the
good.
how to cook
The sauce has so
X
much
dish
flavor and it
video, and
tastes
then I
great
just
on top of
copy.
rice. Only one more bite to try. However, that has been my favorite bite of the night so far. All right, everyone. So the last bite to try for my entrees tonight is going to be their braised beef noodle soup. Another one of my favorite recipes from Chinese cuisine. I've got a pretty good-looking chopstick full here. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's
Solid
pretty
beef
good.
brisket noodle soup here at Red 8. While it's not the best I've ever had, it certainly does rank nicely. You got some pretty good wheat noodles here. Probably the most earthy flavored noodles I've had so far.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
You
I
can
would like if I
absolutely
made a
taste the
video,
wheat
I
there,
wouldn't want to
and
watch
they
a
have been
video.
cooked well.
Like
The
I would
soft
like
noodle bite
rather follow
certainly
like
past al dente, but that's not
just
really the style of Chinese cooking.
directions,
The beef brisket here
not from
is
like a
super
video.
soft.
You know, because video
Much
is like
more
you
tender
look at
than
it
we
and you're
had
like, oh, you
earlier
just
with
copy
the
them,
dim
right?
sum. I imagine
But like
being
I want to
braised and
just like
stewing in
read
this
from like
soup.
okay,
It's had a lot
2
of time
cups
to
of
tenderize.
this, 3 cups
Still
of
a
that.
good beefy quality to it
Put
though
it
as
on
you
a
chew into it.
on
The
a
beef
low
brisket
heat
is
for like
nice.
5 minutes.
Now the most
da,
important
da,
part
da,
of
da.
beef noodle soup is going to be the broth. And I would say this is a pretty decent broth, though not the best I've had.
French toast?
It does have a savory
That
flavor,
takes 12
however,
hours?
it is a tad on the sweet side for my
Nani?
taste. It almost feels like it needs to be cooked down a few hours more to really concentrate those flavors. There is a nice salinity to this broth, though. A fair amount of soy sauce is also included. And in general, it has been
This looks
seasoned
like
well. You get some good garlic and
Filipino
allspice notes.
Sinag?
Though again, personally for me,
No,
it's just a little bit on the sweet
it's just like
side, especially
Taiwanese
in the
style, like
aftertaste. The bok choy
beef
here
stew
provides
noodle.
a nice bitterness, as well as a little bit more crunch and some texture variety, and a nice little bit of bite coming from the green onions here. In general, a pretty solid beef noodle soup. I'd be perfectly fine if I ordered that. All right, everyone, so that's all of the food I'm trying today. My family and I are going to take a few more
You had
bites in the
grilled
box. A lot
turnip
of this
cake?
to go,
Yo,
and we'll
I
do some
love
desserts
turnip
next.
cake.
Don't go anywhere because sweets are coming up.
Turnip cake is so freaking good. Like, it's one of my favorites. It's turnip cake. Turnip cake is freaking amazing.
And welcome back, everyone. Now our food is boxed up and good to go, so it's time for some sweets. Let me remind you what they have here for dessert. A nice simple dessert menu with a chilled cream
Red
of sago
eight
with
cheesecake?
mango, a cheesecake,
Oh, get the crispy banana
rolls, and
rolls.
ice cream. All sounding pretty
The
good. I'm going to get my
crispy
order in before all of you at home. I'm going to
banana
make that dessert
rolls.
appear right now. And here it is, everyone. My mango sago has arrived. This is a classic dessert when it comes to Chinese cuisine, especially
Oh,
at
it is
dim sum
exo
restaurants.
spicy,
And
right?
I've got a
Exo
nice big
spicy turnip
spoonful
cake.
here.
I have
And
seen
I gotta
that
admit,
before.
I am ultra full.
I
but
think
there's
that's
always
very
just a little bit
it
of room
seems
for
like
some
it's very
dessert, right?
common
Let's
now.
activate the dessert stomach. Give this a try. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh
a nice
yeah,
tasty
that's
cream
good.
of mango sago here. A very refreshing dessert. Very rich and creamy, and there's a very pleasant sweetness here as well. You have something very akin to small tapioca in here, providing a little bit of chew, but it's really the natural sweetness of the mango that's permeated all throughout the bite. Slightly acidic, but very delicious. Especially given all the heavy foods that we've had today, something this fruity and refreshing is actually very, very welcome.
It's actually
And that's
called
a
carrot
really
cake in
tasty way to
Asia.
end out the meal tonight.
Oh, didn't you
Alright,
take
everyone,
me
so that's
there
gonna
to
do
get
it for
carrot
my dinner
cake
here
like
at
there
Red 8
from
at
the
the Wing,
famous
Las
stall?
Vegas. All the food you saw in the video
Damn,
today came
400.
out to
Hold
400.
on, this shit was 414, and then the other restaurant he had the super crazy fancy one was 700. Like, I mean, it's kind of not that far off though. You know what I mean?
$14 before tip, and my family and I certainly had a nice time. I think the siumai was my favorite in the dim sum round, and the assorted barbecue combo was easily my favorite in that first round of entrees. Hands down, the dish of the night was the mabo tofu. So much
I
flavor
love
in that.
turnip cake.
And I would get that
Turnip
cream
cake
of
is
sago
so
dessert
good.
any day of
This is
the
a
week.
cold dessert.
If you're staying here at the Wynn or you've been interested in Red,
Yeah, it's
I
a
hope
cold
this video has
dessert.
been informative for you. All right, my friends, now that's going to do it for this week's video where I continue my quest to vlog every restaurant.
414 bucks. Yeah, but yeah. $414. No, it's not $14 tip. It's $414 total. That's before tip. Nah. Shin, he's usually a 20% tipper. So he doesn't tip cheap. So it's all good. Nah, it's before tip. Before tip. Do I like Mexican food? Hell yeah, I love Mexican food. Mexican food is fantastic. Mexican food is so good. So I wanted to watch this because like I watch Physical Asia, and I was like so curious about Mongolia now. Pozole. So I'm curious about Mongolia food now.
Hey guys, I am in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. If you're wondering why I'm here, go check out my vlog channel. And of course, the first thing I wanted to do since getting here is try out some authentic Mongolian cuisine, which is actually kind of hard to find in the city. So my local friends recommended that I go to the Modern Nomad. This is kind of like a modern spin on traditional Mongolian food, but I heard this place is pretty authentic, so let's eat. This menu looks pretty... Wow.
A lot of spicy
Everything
stuff?
looks fantastic. I wish there was like 10 people here with me so we can like order a lot and eat it all. This is the lamb
Love you
set.
too,
It
Alexa
comes
Costa.
with a lamb's
Ooh.
head. This is a head of lamb, and
Head
I
of
think they're
lamb?
using the head as a plate. Comes with cheeks, tongue, snout. Actually looks really good. I'm gonna start off with some Mongolian dumplings. This is also called buzz, and then I'm gonna get a soyban, which are stir-fried Mongolian noodles. Of course, traditional Mongolian milk tea, and they said this is really good, which is basically lamb chops, lamb shanks.
I'm not
cooked
gonna
in a
lie,
closed
they're already
container
selling me
with
on this
hot
lamb though,
stone.
because I
The
love
characteristics characteristics
lamb.
of Mongolian food is that they're very
I love
hearty
lamb.
and most of the time very
Yo,
fatty
Guan
because this
Studios,
climate is
thank
typically
you,
really
man. I
cold,
appreciate
so the dishes
that.
are really meant
We're
to
not
just
playing
fill
fighting
you
games today,
up
we're just
and
kind of
make
just
you feel
chilling.
all warm and happy. Oh my goodness, here it comes. Oh wow. This is the mini cork hog hot stone lamb barbecue.
Whoa.
And it's still sizzling. You guys hear that? That's the Mongolian welcome song. It smells so incredible. Thank you. It
That's
comes
just so
with
big.
This little side of pickles and this dipping soup. I can't wait any longer. I gotta get this thing started. Let's
Why
start with
not?
the little lamb.
I'm
Look
so
at this.
curious about
Oh
Mongolian
my
now.
goodness. It looks so delicious.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, it's not falling off the
Ooh.
bone. Clean off the bone and dip it in this little dipping sauce here. So happy. Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is delicious lamb, my friends.
Yo, that looks
It's got 1,000 degrees of
godlike.
flavor here. You can taste a bit of the smokiness from the roast. The lamb itself, it's not the most tender thing in the world, but it's seasoned so well. I don't think there's too complex of seasoning in here. I think it's
Yeah,
just
that shit, you know that shit's gonna be good.
Is it delicious? I'm gonna get into one of these babies right now. Oh, it's so good. No gaminess to this at all. Let's dig into it. Let's see what's underneath.
And they
all
got the
this. I
carrot and
think as you get
potatoes
deeper,
too?
The meat gets tenderer. Oh, look at that. Look at that big piece.
Oh my god.
It's massive.
Damn.
There's so much lamb in here. Mary must be sobbing. You can actually see the stone.
Wow,
cooking
Mary will
everything
be sobbing.
at the bottom. I'm really excited to try this meat. Look at how much juice is in there. Look at that. The thing looks like it just ran a marathon. It's so sweaty.
That looks so good.
Has some fantastic lamb. I'll take another piece and dip it in this gravy. There's a lot of fat here, but a lot of flavor.
First
in
of
this
all, I
gravy.
need some
think a
rice
lot
with
of
this,
is just
though.
from the braised lamb
Like,
itself. There's so many
I feel
parts
like
to
with this lamb, like, give me some
Yeah,
rice
I mean,
with
there's
that,
really
and that's just gonna
good
be
way to
perfect.
Start eating this. Just put it in your mouth. This is the traditional Mongolian milk tea. It looks like there's some fat floating on top of it. It's not sweet at all. With the tea, they brought these fried doughs. You're supposed to dip it in the tea. I think that's how you're supposed to eat it. Because the tea on its own, it's a little fatty. It's kind of like drinking milky soup, but the dough itself is greasy, but it has a slight bit of sweet flavor. That's a better way to consume this tea, for sure.
Oh, the dumplings?
It's a really traditional Mongolian noodle soup with flat noodles on the inside. Look at all the lamb they put in here. This is definitely a super hearty bowl of
Oh,
soup.
look at
that's
that.
meant
Yeah,
to
that looks
keep
good
you
too.
Really warm in the winter. This definitely needs some hot oil, I think. That's really delicious. I love this. I love this. Absolutely love this. The flavor is very light. It's distinctively lamb, but without the gaminess. So it's really clear, flavorful.
Yeah,
lamb
if you
soup.
were sick, this shit will heal you up ASAP.
That's great. Honestly, snowing outside, 20 below, I want this bowl of soup. And after I have it, with some hot oil, I can.
Bro, I'm
walk
sure they got a
outside, sure.
hotel,
This dish is
Jasper.
really unique.
100% they got a hotel there.
Tea. And oh my god, I left it alone for like a few minutes. You can see it's already starting to film on top. There's definitely a lot of fat in here. This is actually green tea soup with milk and homemade lamb dumplings. And they said
This is
really
a
need to try
lamb-only
this. So,
restaurant,
of course,
huh?
If they recommend it, I've got to try it. Just so you guys know, that's kind of like the
Is
philosophy
one of the
I live by.
must-dos
So
there?
if anybody recommends me a dish, and you're the local and you should know more than I do, then I don't care what it is, I'm eating it. It looks like it has a lot of milk.
Yo, we going?
All right, I don't know how I feel about this. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. It just tastes like salty milk. Let's try the dumplings. Lamb dumplings I dig. It's different than any lamb dumpling I've had because, as you can see, there's no veggies inside. And it's made with, I think, super lean lamb. I mean, you gotta chew that sucker, but that lamb is really flavorful. It needs some hot oil treatment. It really does.
Bruh, my man, he
There's
ordered
literally
mad
Mongolian
food.
culture sitting on a plate right here. These are horshor, basically fried mutton dumplings. This is bowls, Mongolian dumplings. This is bolsh, and this all has just like lamb inside. This is just beef, and it's not cheese. This is just a straight up layer of fat. And yeah, you need to eat that. Let's try one of these Mongolian steamed buns. And this one doesn't look like it has any meat in there at all. It just looks like vegetarian.
Yeah,
This
lamb
really
is
good. It's
lamb
like
is
a
good.
veggie medley. I think I taste some potatoes, some celery, carrots, cabbage. It's all wrapped inside this little thin layer. And I think the potatoes is genius because the potato kind of just breaks down and plays mash maker, connecting all the different vegetables together. They brought me some chili sauce. It looks like it's more sweet than
It does look like
spicy.
sweet though.
Chili sauce is not, but that steamed bun is fantastic. I can't believe I'm sitting here like surrounded by lamb and beef and I'm praising like a vegetarian bun. What's happening to me? Let's try one of these fried dumplings. Not a fan. It's all
Yeah.
veggies inside.
The fried
There's really
dumpling
not
don't
much
look that
flavor.
good.
Also, I see something I really don't like. You see that enemy of humanity right there, the broccoli? Yeah,
What?
we don't want that. It
Wait,
tastes
you don't like
one of those
broccoli?
egg rolls you find at a super Americanized Chinese takeout place. You know the ones that are really thick and fat and they're filled with cabbage. And
Broccoli
don't
is so
taste much of
good.
anything? That's sort of what this tastes like. And I'm confused. I think some of these are supposed to have lamb inside. Maybe this one. Oh, salvation. You have brought honor back to the Horshaw family name. Wow, this is good. Again, similar kind of filling as in the other dumplings, but somehow here, there's more tendon and more fat in this filling, and that made this dumpling super juicy
Struggle dumpling?
and buoyant. It's like biting into a super flaky, juicy, lammy Hot Pocket.
That should look good though.
This is
Oh
my
my
favorite dumpling
god.
so far. Alright, there's really no easy way to do this. I'm gonna eat this like a cheese cracker, except for instead of cheese, there's fat, and instead of a cracker, it's just beef. So maybe a fatty beef crack? I don't know.
No
The fat
sauce?
itself, it's not a melty sort of
I feel like you
fat,
need sauce on
It's
that
kinda
bad boy,
a
no?
Chewy piece of fat. I know some of you cringed out there. I'm okay because I love fat. Finally, the sorbet, which is a very traditional stir-fried noodle, and this one looks like it's got.
Oh, they really don't be
multicolored
using
noodles,
rice
and of
over
course,
there,
the
huh?
Lamb inside.
They just straight noodles and flour.
That is super yum. That is my favorite dish here. The noodles are 100% freshly made, hand-pulled noodles. They're really springy, chewy, got that fantastic fresh noodle texture. If I lived in Mongolia,
Yeah, you
this
definitely
would be
gotta
my
dip
everyday
that, bro.
lunch. And the noodles are so flavorful.
100%
because
you
they're
gotta
cooked
dip
in the
that.
lamb fat. It's seasoned well. There's red peppers, carrots, scallions in here that gives a nice little crunch. I've been eating a lot, but I'm hungry all over again for this. Oh man, this is a superb.
Yeah, I can see that
superb
dishes.
noodle dish. Now I'm just thinking how much
Because
better
is it
this
old?
would
Is
taste
it like
if I had
always
some hot
cold
oil
in
here.
Mongolia?
Overall,
Like what
Mongolian
parts
food
of
is what I expected.
what
It's
what
hearty,
time of the
it's
year
filling,
Mongolia
it's
is like
fatty,
hot?
It's extremely meaty. It's so fatty and meaty. I'm kind of craving a kale juice instead of my typical bubble tea. But of course, this is the type of food that the Mongolian people actually needed to survive in this region of the world. And honestly, it's kind of right up my alley. I mean, what's not to love? Fatty, good. Doughy, good. Meaty, really good. I mean, give me some hot oil. I'll set up camp
Yo,
here.
I'm
So if
saying,
you're
Alex,
ever
you
in
need some.
Mongolia, definitely try
You
out
need
some of these
sauce.
traditional Mongolian.
I feel like sauce saves any dish. Sauce can save any dish. Tell me that's not true. That shit's a fact, actually. Actually, a fact. Yo, Alex, gifting a membership on YouTube. Thank you so much, Alex. I
Hi
appreciate
guys, we're
you.
here in Canada. In
Thank
this video,
you
I'm
so
super
much.
excited to show you guys some of the most iconic eats here in Vancouver. A lot of you guys probably don't know this, but I actually did my master's here in Vancouver, and my sister and cousins also live
Condiments?
here. So
Depends,
I'm super
maybe.
happy to be back. I'm really excited to revisit and share with you guys some of my old favorites, as well as exploring some new spots. And if you guys are excited about this video, please give me a thumbs up. That would seriously help the channel. And yeah, let's get chonk.
Vancouver food scene, it is pretty expensive,
So
but it's
first off,
but it's
we are
very
here
very
at
good
Newtown
though.
Bakery. This place is a Vancouver institution, and they're really well known for their
It's very
Chinese
good.
and Filipino pastries. The owner Susanna is from Hong Kong, and together with her husband, they've been running this bakery since the 1980s. I really like the vibes in here. The aesthetic kind of reminds me of a Tatanten back in the 80s. That orange color is so nostalgic.
All this food is making you
So
hungry.
many locals
My
I know
bad, bro.
love getting the pineapple bun and coconut bun here, so that's what we're gonna try today. I'm also getting a hot lemon tea so we can start the day fresh. So this is gai mei bao right here. It's basically a coconut bun, and I just love how glossy it is. It has
is
some
very
sesame
glossy.
on top, and it looks like it's been brushed with egg wash as well. Looks exactly like the ones I grew up with. Let's give it a try.
That's just a big ass bread, bro. Canadian is less
This
than
thing right here
USD.
tastes super
Thank God.
authentic. The bun is fluffy and slightly chewy. I just love how the bread skin is slightly crispy and the inside is so generous. It's packed with a sweet, buttery coconut filling. It's so fragrant, super nice, so delicious.
So delicious.
My mom would love this. And now let's try the follow out. Just from the looks of it, you
All the
already
people
know
in Hong
it's gonna
Kong
be
loves
good
this
with
shit.
that
The
crackly,
pineapple bun with
glossy
butter,
cookie crust on top.
they love
Let's give
that
it a try.
shit. I appreciate that, Alex, man. Thank you. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow,
This is
man.
really good. The cookie crust is crispy, crumbly,
I am Cantonese.
perfectly sweet without it being too dry.
Well, I'm
really
not
good
I
balance
speak-
in there with the salt and sweet.
I speak
The
a bit
butter
of
also melts
Cantonese,
really nicely into the
but,
warm bread. I love
my
how
family's
the
from
bun itself
Shanghai,
is super soft
but
and
we grew up in New York,
This is
so,
the
like,
perfect
I only-
sweet
I
and
speak
salty
Cantonese.
breakfast for me. So good. This is gonna go so well with the lemon tea. Cheers! So this lemon tea right here is just how I like it. It's not over steeped. A lot of places tend to do that. I would say at most places,
How do you
Ceylon
become a
tea is
Wahlburger?
usually
What does
pretty
that mean? I don't
strong,
even know what that
but
means.
at this place, it's kind of on the light side, and I actually like it this way. So it's not too
Yo, the
heavy
Chinese hot
and
dog
rich.
buns, that's the
When you
classic,
complement
bro.
it
That's
with
the
lemon,
that's the
this tea is perfectly
throwback.
balanced with the sweet tanginess and the bitterness. The tea itself is not overwhelming. That's just how I like it.
Bro, fast food restaurants outside of America, they're actually like really good restaurants.
And right now we're here at the iconic Japa Dog. This place has been
Oh,
around Vancouver
I love
in
Japa
the
Dog.
last 20 years. They actually started out as a street food cart first, but now you'll find them
Japa
everywhere
Dog
in
is so
every
good.
form, from food trucks to restaurants.
What
to
you
food
get for
court
lunch on
stalls.
Friday?
The menu here
I
is
don't
pretty
know.
extensive.
Where do
There's
you
a whole
live?
variety of hot dogs featuring different kinds of sauces.
What about a hot dog?
And different condiments. My go-to order here is the spicy cheese terry mayo, and I like to get it with a side of shichimi fries. Thank you. Before we get started, I think it's super important to temper everybody's expectations here. I guarantee you that this spot will show up 9 out of 10 in all Vancouver food guides. The reason being, they make some pretty damn good Japanese fusion hot dogs.
They made some-
I
they go
personally
crazy
find
with these
Japa
hot
Dog
dogs.
to be a tad bit overhyped in the sense that I don't think it's like blow your mind kind of good.
It's different.
But before you guys come at me, I do think it's worth trying if you're here in Vancouver because it's still pretty special in concept and it is a pretty delicious hot
There's a
dog.
Japa
It's
Dog
accessible,
right
it's
when you leave
affordable,
the
it's pretty
airport.
tasty.
When you leave the
What
airport,
more
there's a
can you
Japa
ask,
Dog
right?
stand.
So here we have the spicy cheese terry mayo hot dog. It comes with this spicy cheese sausage, and it's topped with seaweed, mayo, teriyaki
Well, this is
sauce,
this is
as well as some
Vancouver,
onions.
new
Let's give it
retro.
a try.
But yeah, I have like my preferred people that I watch when it comes to YouTube food
The
videos.
sausage is so
A
good.
danger
I really
dog?
love
Oh,
the
from like
smokiness that I'm
that's
getting.
the
And you
the
can
Mexican
actually see
dogs,
the
right?
jalapeno bits in there.
They call
It's
it
giving it some nice
is that what it's
heat.
called?
What I
Like,
love about
is that
Japa
the
Dog is that their
code
hot
word,
bun
danger
holds
dog?
super well. I really
The
like
Mexican
sweet
hot dog
flavor of the
stands
bun,
after
and the
a
skin
convention?
itself is lightly toasted,
Oh, I love
it's a bit
those
crisp.
hot
I
dogs.
like the
I'm down for.
attention to
I play
detail
for the
here.
I play the
also really love
50-50.
The onions are nicely smothered. It's very sweet and caramelized.
I will play
and
the
together with
50-50
terry
all
mayo,
day.
It just adds this really nice sweet and savory creaminess to the entire hot dog. Really, really delicious. This is a nice little snack.
Yeah, they hit so hard.
And now let's try the shichimi and garlic fries.
That fries look so good though. The seasoning on the fries, they look good. Uh-oh, too salty. Or too spicy.
Moments later.
They're really not kidding about the spice. I wasn't expecting it to be that spicy. Although to be fair, don't
Vegas
take my word for it
buffets?
because
Yeah,
I'm actually
I
pretty
love
weak
Vegas
when it comes to
buffets.
spice. This seriously reminds me of McDonald's Shake Shack fries in Hong Kong. I really like how the coating is really umami and it's definitely pretty spicy.
The
I'm not
Vegas
really
buffet at
tasting the
Caesars?
garlic as much here.
Bacalhau?
I'm not sure if it's because
Yo,
the
Bacalhau's the
spice is
goat.
completely overwhelming
I'm
my
from Lower
senses
East
here,
Side, but I lived in
but,
Brooklyn before
the chili pepper
Gigantes.
flavor is definitely very, very pronounced. So right now we're here at Miku. This place is super iconic
Miku.
because they popularized the whole concept of aburi oshi sushi here in Vancouver.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Aburi sushi to the next level by creating this new style of sushi that is kind of
Yeah,
like double
Caesar
decker,
buffets is
and it's
top
really,
tier.
really popular across all Japanese restaurants here in Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver
I do
loves
want to
this
preface that Miku
pressed
is kind of
sushi.
an upscale restaurant.
They love that
so
shit.
when you come here, you should definitely request for the outdoor seating so you can get nice views. It's super, super beautiful. So what they do here is that they focus on giving you this nice ambiance, and they really focus on quality ingredients in their sushi. Personally though, and I'm kind of speaking from my wallet here, the only things that I think are worth getting are the salmon oshi as well as the miku roll, which are best sellers here at Miku. And we're gonna finish off with their green tea opera dessert. So here we have
Vancouver
the
is
salmon
nice.
oshi sushi. Just look at how beautiful this
Yeah, but there's
caramelization
not much to do though.
Sockeye salmon on top, topped with jalapeno
Yeah.
and miku sauce, which is a mayo that is laced with soy and miso, I think. Kind of like a Japanese hollandaise. I actually first had this when I was 14 and my mind was absolutely blown. I'm really excited to try this again. All right, let's give it a try.
I heard Brooklyn got a lot better though, like in terms of like more people are going towards Brooklyn now, huh? From what I remember.
This is so good. What I really love about the ashi here is that you can taste that nice smoky flavor from the seared salmon, and that miku sauce that is lightly caramelized really makes it so buttery and melt in your mouth. The jalapeno also gives it a tiny bit of heat, and the rice is just perfectly seasoned.
This is definitely on a
And that's
more
important
affordable
to me.
side for
The
like
whole
that
thing is
sushi.
just so savory, and it really leaves you wanting more. This is definitely
There's
a
whale
must-try
watching
in
Vancouver, yeah,
Here we
but
have
you're
the
not
miku
promised
roll.
whales
Look at
though.
how pretty that is. So what
You're
we
not
have
promised
here is
it.
the sockeye salmon with some crab, cucumber, and then it's topped with tobiko and seared together with the miku sauce. And according to word on the street, the Inside Out California
Which arcade
roll
stick do I
actually
use? I use a
invented here
bunch,
in
but
Vancouver.
right now I use
Not
the
sure how
Varmilo
accurate it is, so
joystick.
let me know down in the comments if I'm wrong. Let's give it a try.
Oh, the steam clock.
Oh my
I know
God,
where
there's
where that
so many
is.
amazing flavors going on here. Tobiko
That's
gives
like
it that
Metro
really
Town.
nice sweetness, so fresh. It's
No,
almost like
Yale
straight
Town.
out of the
There it
ocean.
is.
And the salmon
Yale
and crab
Town.
has this nice buttery flavor, and together with the cucumbers, it gives it that really refreshing crunch. Just look at the amount of tobiko
No,
here.
it's called the Miku roll.
Really, really fun to eat, and it's just
I don't think
so
Vancouver
delicious.
invented California rolls. Did they?
I'm so happy right now. And to finish off the meal, what we have here is the green tea opera dessert. My sister swears by
That should
this
look good, though.
every single time she comes here, and she basically forced me to get this. A Japanese-inspired French dessert that is nicely layered with matcha buttercream and sponge cake, dark chocolate ganache.
Yeah,
Suki
Vancouver
bean
is like a
cream,
2.5 hour
hazelnut wafer,
flight.
and matcha ice cream. Ooh. The matcha and bean flavor here is really pronounced. It's got that nice bittersweet contrast with the dark chocolate ganache.
Cream
The
cheese and
buttercream
sushi?
in the
Yeah,
red bean layer
I
is
don't fuck
buttery
with cream cheese and
smooth.
sushi. That's
And the
just
best
random.
part about this cake
I think
is
if
that
the
it has this
Philadelphia
really
roll
nice
has cream
hazelnut
cheese in
crunch
their
from the
sushi.
wafer. I love that. And now I'm gonna try it with the ice cream. The ice cream has a
Yo, what's
very,
good,
very
CIR?
nice matcha flavor
How you
to
doing,
it.
man?
I really love the cold
Sir?
contrast. It's really, really
Sir
nice.
4000?
You have to get this dessert if you love matcha. It's seriously heavenly.
I never been here, Piccolo. Yeah. But this is definitely like downtown Vancouver, though.
So right now we're here at Joe Forte's. This is one of the best seafood restaurants here in Vancouver, named after the city's very first official lifeguard. He's the guy right here. This place has been around since 1985, so it's
Oh, yeah, I
super
live,
well
like,
known by locals here. I'm
like
all
20
about
like
bang for buck
10
dining,
10,
so
15
I
minutes?
love coming here during happy hour for their $1.75 oysters. Their happy hour menu features a whole variety of
Damn,
seafood dishes, and we can
$1.75
get
for
some
an oyster is
crispy calamari
crazy.
and some fresh oysters for a little snack. So first up, we ordered some bread. Normally these are complimentary, but during happy hour it's an add-on. So the trick here is to get their lobster oil. It goes so well with the bread and the balsamic vinegar. All right, let's give this a try. Like literally, just imagine a bunch of lobsters simmering in oil.
Yeah, I would. If it's a legendary garlic buffet, I would pay $100 for garlic buffets.
Vinegar, it's giving umami, sweet and sour, super appetizing.
Oh man, Zelos. I mean, yeah, Seattle is awesome, man. You'll see me again, I'm sure.
Gonna dip it in this remoulade sauce. Let's give it a try. It's definitely not as fresh as I would normally like it to be.
Time for you to get that master then, huh? Huh, Bobby New.
There is a really flavorful batter there. I just wish it was a bit more crispy though. Also, I think the batter is slightly too thick for me. I'm not really getting that much squid. I'm gonna give it another try. This piece is better for sure. Squid is really savory. There's a mild sweetness to it.
Game of the year?
Like. It's very soft, a bit chewy, but in a good way. Not bad. And now we have the star of the show.
What games I played this year?
Half dozen of fresh oysters. The happy hour oysters vary.
Was Metaphor this year?
We have today are sourced locally from.
Or was Metaphor last year?
It comes with the classic.
I think it was last year, right?
Lemon,
Metaphor.
And some horseradish. I always like to try it plain first.
FGC Echo? Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
You might have to show me a picture. Which place? Where did I live at the time?
Thin appearance. It's actually really creamy and very sweet.
I haven't played Expedition 33.
Kind of oysters right there.
Oh, Metaphor was last year, so I can't say Metaphor.
Very balanced.
I didn't play that many games this year. Yeah, I actually didn't play that many games this year, huh?
Let's give it a try.
I guess I gotta say Absalom, because that's the only game I played.
The horseradish gives it that really nice sing to it. And I love how the tartness of the cocktail sauce just complements.
This patch was also pretty darn fun,
so
not gonna lie.
There's a really nice balance of salty, acid, and sweet.
Ooh, I forgot about Shinobi. Shinobi was really good. Oh, I love this place. This place is so
right now we're
good.
here in Phnom Penh, and this is one of the city's most respected
best
restaurants.
chicken
They're located
wings.
right in the heart of Chinatown, and they've
Best
been
chicken
entirely
wings.
family
So
run
good.
since its opening back in 1985.
This shit is crack.
This
Low
place
key,
is most
crack.
famous for their classic Vietnamese and Cambodian dishes, and they're best known for having some of the best fried chicken wings here in Vancouver. When it comes to Phnom Penh, there's 3 signatures
Best
that you would
chicken
want to
wings.
get here, or else don't come here at all. Number 78, which is the
Facts.
fried chicken wings. Number 71,
Yep, I get that too.
carpaccio, as
Facts.
well as number 87, which
Yep.
would be the beef left.
Bro,
We also
she got the 3 dishes that I be getting here, bro. I get those 3 dishes.
the Vietnamese coffee because they
It's
do a
so-
really good
it's
one
so
here. So we're
good.
gonna start first with their beef carpaccio. The portion is so big you can literally make a meal out of it. As you can see here, it's slices of raw beef marinated in this mix of pureed pineapple and fish sauce. There's so much color in this dish.
This shit is
Let's
so
give it a
good.
try.
What's good, Mitsu? What's the longest I stayed in Japan? Like 2 weeks?
Wow, the beef is literally melt in your mouth like butter. I really love the way they slice it. You can just taste how it's delicately shaped. It really makes a difference when it comes to that silky, velvety texture that you're getting. And don't even get me
Panorama
started
Mall?
on the vinaigrette. It adds this incredible brightness
I don't
to
know.
the dish. Slightly vinegary and lightly sweet from
I
the
don't
pineapple
remember.
and fish sauce.
Which state
And when
was this?
combined with that crunchy garlic,
Yeah,
it
this
just
place
adds
is so good.
much flavor and textural
How good is your
contrast. This
Japanese?
is definitely one of the best Vietnamese beef carpaccios I've ever
I don't
had.
speak Japanese,
So,
but
so good.
I know like phrases and words and navigation. I mean, you have your
And
phone
now we have the
and
famous fried chicken
and there's
wings.
English
It has this
everywhere,
lovely
like English
golden
wording
color that
everywhere.
I'm seeing here. And it just smells so good. Super garlicky.
Fighting game for
so
City
what's really
Rules.
special about
But I haven't
these
played that
wings
many
is
video
they're kind of
games actually, your
coated in
God
this
says, so
pepper, salt, and
I can't really
sugar
pick.
mix. I'm so ready.
But these
This
chicken
up.
wings
All
though,
right, let's try the wings.
these chicken wings are OD though. So good.
Holy shit. These are so good. The wing literally crackles as you bite into
Yeah,
it.
it's
That's
insane.
how
Like,
crispy and
I don't know
double
how
fried
they
it is.
made the
Just
wings
so
like
you can
that,
hear how crispy
but
it
it's
is.
crazy.
I'm gonna do this.
Ooh,
You hearing this?
it's called Phnom Penh.
So good. I also just love the sugar on the wings. It's giving like a texture party in
Yeah,
my mouth.
this shit is
Flavor-wise,
crazy.
You can definitely taste the garlic and the fish sauce. It's giving sweet and savory. I'm gonna try it with the pepper lime dip.
Yeah, the pepper lime dip even makes it crazier.
I actually really like it. It has this nice acidic citrusy flavor to it. It's really, really nice, especially
No, yeah,
because
these
it's
wings
really
are
good at cutting into
insane.
the fat. And especially when you're eating a lot of fried wings, this is such a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, if you hit ! Discord, it should show up.
Moving on, here we have the beef luck luck. As you can see here, there's some stir-fried beef glazed in this caramel soy sauce, and we also added an egg on top. I think I'm gonna try the beef first.
It's like Chinatown in Vancouver.
Flavor-wise, I can definitely taste the
Yeah, it's not in
lemongrass and
Richmond.
garlic
It's
in
like
there.
Chinatown,
It's
Vancouver.
really sweet
But
and
this
savory
place
and
I love
very
this
rich for
restaurant.
sure.
This is
The
a
steak
great
that they use here is
great
also
restaurant.
really, really tender. I'm gonna try it with the egg, tomato, and rice.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember, sir. I'll be honest with you.
The
I
egg definitely
have
has this
invited lots
nice
of people over to my house to play games
There's
before,
a very,
though.
very hearty bite for sure. And I think the rice does a really good job of counterbalancing all that richness. So a hack that my sister is forcing me to demonstrate
Oh,
here
Yu-Gi-Oh?
is to
Okay.
add the beef carpaccio to the beef luck luck. Honestly, she's kind of a weirdo. So this could be a total abomination of a bite, but she's holding me hostage here, so here we go. Okay. Surprisingly, it kind of works. It's buttery, tangy, and garlicky at the same time. Definitely a nice textural contrast for sure. And finally, our Vietnamese coffee here is done dripping and ready. It's actually nighttime right now, but they do it so well here.
It's
we
very
just
good.
have
This
to
place
get
is
it.
like a high recommend.
All right, let's give it a
I
try.
recommend go to this place. There's usually a wait too outside.
Whoa. This coffee is really strong, very rich, and not too acidic, which I really, really like. I also like how the way my sister mixed it, it's not too sweet because she didn't put too much condensed milk in it. If you're a fan of Vietnamese coffee, you're gonna love this. So this
Your
pretty much
wallet's
sums
in
up part
danger.
one of the
Not
food
the
tour.
wallet
I
in
would
danger.
love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Which foods you're most excited
Not the wallet in danger. Oh my god. The wallet in danger is definitely a factor, especially with the kiddos. Especially with the kiddos. Damn, now I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten yet, so definitely in that hunger zone. All right, boys. I'm gonna leave now. Like I said, today's gonna just a little laid back, chill stream. So it's not gonna be like gaming stream or anything like that. But I'm gonna call it a day. And tomorrow we'll play fighting games. Tomorrow, Mr. Big. I'll play some City of the Wolves, Mr. Big. Do want to watch the hybrid fighting tournament if I have time. But yeah, tomorrow will be a Mr. Big thing, right? And then yeah, Fexo. I did have the Fexo beta, so yeah, let's try to play like as much fighting games as we can tomorrow. I'll try to see if I can come early. We'll see. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the chill stream. Yeah, look, you know what I mean? You like these streams? I'm glad. Yeah, we'll obviously do more of these as time goes. What is Mission have a Twitch? What's Mission? I don't even know Mission's Twitch. He ain't at Raw? Not online, right? Is she? Oh, it's called Official Mia Yim. Ah, okay. Never mind. There it is. Sure. Why not? I'll rate her. All right, YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Twitch. See you guys tomorrow as well too. Enjoy everything, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, alligators.